welcome inside. That's the Hall of Famer John Smoltz. I'm Joe Davis. These Blue Jays, I tell you what, they lose that 18 innings.
It's a moment on the home of the blue. KLAC, KYSR, HD2, Los Angeles. Dodger fans, it's World Series baseball.
Ding dong!
It's me, front row in the driver's seat.
Each October is its own thing.
Focused on what is ahead of me.
Pitching is going to determine how far they go.
Focused on what is ahead of me.
It's all about what you do right now on the biggest stage.
Doing it live, I don't need an edit. I'm exceptional.
Strike three called! There it is!
I'm exceptional.
History at Dodger Stadium!
I'm exceptional.
This is the Dodgers and Blue Jays in the World Series. LA Dodgers World Series Baseball is brought to you by Galpin Motors.
Family owned and operated since 1946.
LA County Department of Public Works.
Recycling beverage containers is a triple play.
Children's Hospital LA.
Creating hope and building healthier futures for over 124 years.
Hoffy Hot Dogs.
A SoCal treasure. Local. Original. Great.
And by Daniel's Jewelers.
Own the dream.
First pitch is just moments away on your home for the world champion LA Dodgers.
Another pitch, another play, and another legendary moment with the boys in blue. But what makes the game even better? A beer that's beyond ordinary. Asahi Super Dry. With its crisp, clean taste and bold character, Asahi goes beyond what you expect in a beer. It's a drink for those who crave more. So whether you're cheering for a walk-off or just exploring new experiences, grab an Asahi Super Dry and go beyond the ordinary, because with Asahi, it's always beyond expect. Asahi Super Dry. Always drink responsibly.
Bases are loaded, stakes are high, and hopes are even higher. If anyone can power through the pressure to win it all, it's the world champion Dodgers. As a proud sponsor since their inaugural season at Dodger Stadium, 76 would like to give a huge congratulations to the Dodgers on their 13th consecutive playoffs. Let's go, go, go for another win. 76, proud sponsor of the Los Angeles Dodgers since 1962. 76 is a trademark owned by Phillips 66 Company. Copyright 2025, all rights reserved.
The boys in blue are back in the Fall Classic for the second year in a row, and their incredible lineup across the board delivers unmatched quality performance.
Speaking of quality, Hoffy Hot Dogs. You can always trust that Hoffy has the best lineup of hot dogs out there, from premium beef franks to bacon-wrapped hot dogs to their all-time MVP, the natural casein beef Frankfurter.
Hoffy Hot Dogs, a SoCal treasure for nearly 100 years.
Visit HoffyBrand.com to find your nearest Hoffy product.
Quality on the grill with Hoffy is just as important as quality on the field. For the boys in blue,
Hoffy, local, original,
great.
Life moves fast. It's fierce, persistent, determined. At City of Hope Cancer Center, we are too. Our groundbreaking research and discoveries have impacted millions of lives globally, moving science forward with the hope, passion, and speed every diagnosis deserves for a cancer-free future. City of Hope, pursuing cancer cures at the speed of life.
Baseball fans, David Vassay here. It's time to step up to the plate and upgrade your outdoor living space with TimberTech, the #1 premium composite decking brand. It looks like natural wood, but without the costly maintenance of a wood deck. Plus, it's made with up to 85% recycled material. Here in California, fire safety is always top of mind, and TimberTech has collections with top-rated fire resistance, including a Class A flame spread rating, so you can build a...
The catcher, Mitch Garber.
The newfangled idea of the time was night games, and teams thought that the shiny material of satin would reflect the stadium lights better. But satin comes with all kinds of issues. Despite all its drawbacks, this shiny material really does create a show-stopping jersey.
For the Toronto Blue Jays. Lineup cards have been exchanged at home plate, waiting for the Dodgers to take the field. And here is Dave Roberts' starting lineup. Little different lineup tonight. Here in Game 5, it'll be Shohei Ohtani again leading it off. He's the designated hitter. Will Smith will move up to the number 2 spot in the lineup. He'll do the catching. Mookie Betts is at shortstop. He'll bat third tonight. Freddie Freeman is batting fourth. He's at first base. In right field, Teoscar Hernandez. Tommy Edman will be again at second base. At third is Max Muncy. In the background, the Dodgers take the field. Kike Hernandez is going to be in center field tonight. And getting the starting nod and playing in left field and batting ninth is Alex Colm. For Snell and for Yesavage, they both threw a ton of pitches early in the ball games. In Game 1, that was Friday in Toronto. And hoping that both sides now tonight, in particular with Snell saying did not have good command of the fastball or really the changeup that we saw that was so outstanding the previous start. That was in the league championship series. So Snell on the mound against Yesavage in tonight's ball game. The umpiring assignments using 6 umpires. Working the plate, calling the balls and strikes, Alan Porter. Jordan Baker is at first base. Umpiring at second is Will Little. Adrian Johnson at third. Down the left field line is Mark Wegner. Down the right field line is John Tampain. The reserve umpire, number 7, is Adam Hammery. He is present. Last night worked home plate and called the balls and strikes, so he is a backup umpire if needed for tonight's ball game. Tomorrow will be a travel day. Actually, it's going to be a travel night for the Dodgers players and for most of the coaching staff. There's another contingency to be leaving tomorrow. And then Game 6 will be from Toronto on Friday night. And then if needed, Game 7. The Dodgers knowing full well, both of these teams knowing the importance of winning this game tonight and moving up 3 games to 2. So this is now... It's not a best of 7. This is a best of 3. As whoever wins the next 2 games is going to be the 2025 World Champions. One thing about it, the weatherman has certainly cooperated. There's a little breeze blowing from left field to right field at the beginning of the game. There's no shadows on the field. Some shadows in the upper decks down the right field line, and also slim, bright sunshine in the right field pavilion. So it is a warm night at Dodger Stadium, and the Dodgers hoping they can get the bats warm tonight against the Blue Jays. Happy to have you with us. Game 5 of the World Series. It's the Dodgers and the Blue Jays able to play. Here's Steven.
Thank you, Mo, wherever you may be and however you may be listening. One more time at Blue Heaven on Earth in 2025. No place else we'd rather be. We're happy to be along for the ride with you. Blake Snell welcomes Davis Schneider to lead off Blue Jay. Here we go. Game 5 starts with a fly ball hit in the air, deep left field. Call is back. He's at the wall. It is gone. Davis Schneider goes first pitch, ambushing on Blake Snell. 1-0 Blue Jays in a blink.
And the Blue Jays juggled their lineup as well, and they put Schneider really at the top. And indeed, he was ambushing the fastball.
It was on the inner half of the plate, belt high, and Davis Schneider, who entered tonight hitting 188 in the postseason, hit a home run over the out-of-town scoreboard in left field. Strike 1 to Vlad Guerrero Jr. on a fastball at 97. A stunning start to Game 5. The 0-1. Now Guerrero, it's a laser to left field. This ball is long gone into the Dodgers bullpen. And the Blue Jays have gone back-to-back of Blake Snell to kick off Game 5. 2-0, 2 batters in.
Snell has made already 2 bad pitches, and he has paid the ultimate price for them.
Both home runs on fastballs, the pitch that he had no command of in Game 1. The Blue Jays are teeing off of it in Game 5. Swing and a miss, strike 1 on Bo Bichette. Still no outs in the first inning.
Well, already the Dodgers going to do a reset. 3 pitches into the game. They have a 2-0 deficit.
Now Bichette pulls one foul into the net down the left field side, 0-2.
And Bichette was all over that pitch.
A 2-strike pitch. Bichette rolls it foul to third again.
We have commented in this series is that the Blue Jays coming in, they were known as a team that did not swing and miss very often. Well, they carried that theme song through the World Series as well.
Another 0-2 in the dirt. You know, for Blake Snell in the regular season, Mo, there were 11 starts, 61 in the third innings. He gave up, hit 3 home runs off of him so far in this World Series. Another 0-2. That misses outside, and I beg your pardon, it was a 1-2 pitch, and now the count is square. 2 balls and 2 strikes in Dodger Stadium in a shocked silence after the back-to-back home runs for Toronto in this first inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bichette chases a changeup, and Blake Snell has out number 1, and hopefully, Mo, that can settle him down after a rattling beginning to this contest.
Yeah, and he did not have really, stellar control, command of the strike zone. Because I mentioned the pregame show, Snell in the first 2 innings in that start up in Toronto made 42 pitches.
Now Alejandro Kirk takes ball 1 upstairs. Changeup misses high. Blue Jays 2, Dodgers nothing. First back-to-back home runs to start a game in World Series history from Schneider and Guerrero. Kirk fouls strike 1 away, dribbling toward the direction of the Dodger dugout.
This has already been a series that people have been looking at the record books.
1-1. Kirk with a base hit in the left center field. I mentioned that Snell has allowed 3 home runs to the Blue Jays, the 2 tonight, and the 1 in Game 1 to the man now digging in, Dalton Varsho. Of all the home runs he's allowed this year, Varsho is the lone lefty to take Snell deep. First pitch. Ground ball to second. Gobbled up by Edman. Takes a moment, gets it to Betts. Here's the transfer just in time. There was a brief bobble from Tommy Edman at second base. The Blue Jays may want to take a look at this as it's called on the field, an inning-ending double play. The Dodgers are going back to the dugouts, but the Blue Jays want headsets as Tommy Edman could not field a routine ground ball to second cleanly. That extra moment of hesitation, Mo, perhaps spoiled the double play.
Yeah, there's no question about it. And the Blue Jays, they're not laying down the bats.
Toronto is challenging the out call at first base.
Saying that the Blue Jays, they're still staying in the on-deck circle. And they believe that they have a very strong case on the appeal here. But remember, there has to be convincing evidence in order to overturn a call.
Yeah, he's safe. And Tommy Edman, again, a misplay at second. He made tremendous plays in that marathon Game 3, the second half of that game. But an early error in that one sprung a big Blue Jays inning. And here he's going to allow the Blue Jays continue the first inning.
The field is overturned. The runner is safe. Toronto will retain their challenge.
There was nothing difficult about that. There was not a lot of spin on that, side spin or anything, a tough hop. Just didn't catch it cleanly. So that forces Blake Snell to throw extra pitches.
The Dodgers, while they have made some outstanding plays in postseason play, including the World Series, there's also a handful of plays that you would label as somewhat ordinary that had not been turned in safely.
And so it'll be 2 outs. Varsho now on first. The third baseman, Ernie Clement, who's 6 for 19 in this World Series, a .393 postseason hitter. Snell starts him off with ball 1 away. A changeup misses by 4 inches or so.
And that was the problem in Toronto Game 1, is that he could not land that changeup, and when he did, just off the plate, Toronto did not offer.
Snell will throw over to first. It's a low throw. Freddie has it in the glove. Varsho back to the bag safely. Blue Jays 2, Dodgers nothing. Back-to-back solo home.
These guys, after I struggled in Game 1, and then 3 pitches in, and you're in a 2-0 hole.
I just want.
The television broadcast is showing David Popkins, the Blue Jays pitching coach, and he has seemingly single-handedly turned around that Toronto organization with the work he's done this year with this group. 1-0. Varsho's running. It's a ball upstairs to throw down to second. The tag. He's out. Varsho is caught stealing. Once again, we'll look down to the Toronto dugout and see if the Blue Jays want a challenge and see if this top of the first inning will ever come to a close. They want headsets again.
Just watching Varsho, he had a huge jump as he left first base.
Toronto is challenging the out call at second base.
So at some point we'll get to the bottom of the first inning, but it won't be right now. Second Blue Jay challenge in as many hitters.
Well, we've talked about this before. When you reach out in front of you, way out in front to catch the ball and then come back with a tag, you are slower than letting the ball come to you.
And this is something that the Dodgers coaches have worked on with Tommy Edman specifically.
Yeah, the instinct is you want to reach out, grab the ball, and from a feel standpoint, you think it's going to be faster. It's actually slower. You have to let the ball come to you.
So the replay operations center in New York City pouring through the looks at this. Varsho with his right foot sliding into second base. Tommy Edman placing the tag on his right leg. Blake Snell and Will Smith.
They review the call in the field stand. The runner is out.
So that ends the inning, and the Blue Jays go 1 for 2 in challenges. In the top of the first, they still have 1 left, but they have a loud start to Game 5. Back-to-back solo home runs from Schneider and Guerrero. 2-0 Toronto. Bottom of the first coming up next.
Los Angeles, it's here. This is the moment fans have been waiting for. The moment teams have been playing for. The World Series. And now it's streaming live on Fox 1. It's a clash of superstar power hitters. Shohei Ohtani and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The Dodgers are back and hungry for a repeat. The Blue Jays are returning for the first time in 32 years. Will the reigning champs build on their winning legacy? Or will the challengers begin a new one? Stream the World Series live on Fox 1 and see for yourself. Fox 1. Sign up today. Offers are subject to change. Go to Fox 1 for complete terms and conditions.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for all your favorite music. Don't miss Pitbull as he brings all his popular reggaeton and exciting hip-hop songs to Yamava Theater November 24th. R&B pop legend Janet Jackson will have you dancing at your seat when she hits the stage on December 29th. And grab tickets for the charismatic Latin pop singer Ricky Martin as he heats up the new year on January 8th. Only at Yamava, California's premier entertainment destination. Visit YamavaTheater.com for details. You in? Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
The city's buzzing with championship vibes. Postseason nights always hit different. Between innings, make your in-game move a Modelo Michelada. Tahini on the rim, a squeeze of lime, that savory kick, and finish with that crisp Modelo.
Because a real Michelada starts with Modelo. The Modelo Michelada. Cereza with bold and savory flavors. Stay in the moment and savor every pitch and every sip. Tonight, Modelo is a reward for those with a fighting spirit. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Must be 21 or over. Please drink responsibly.
Get up off of that thing and dance to you better. Get up off of that
The Blue Jays went hunting Blake Snell's fastball in the top of the first inning. They hit 2 of them over the left field wall, and they lead Game 5 2-0. Now it's a new look Dodger lineup in the bottom of the first inning against the rookie right-hander Yesavage. It'll be Ohtani, Smith, and then Mookie Betts to start. Shohei's first at-bat is brought to you by Asahi Super Dry Beer. Embodying the refreshing taste of modern Japan. Go beyond the expected.
From a player's standpoint, it's a convoluted approach. And here is what it is, and especially when you get down early. You figure, okay, we had to score 1 run at least in order to win. So from a mindset, yes, it's convoluted, but you're saying, okay, we're down a run. You're going to have to score anyway if you had any chance to win. But now the Dodgers have to do something they have not done consistently so far in the World Series. That's selection of good pitches and not be swinging for the fence. Go ahead, go the opposite way. Put the ball into play.
Shohei Ohtani climbs in against Yesavage, who's making the 8th start of his big league career, 5th of the postseason, but 1st on the road. His first pitch to Shohei. Misses low, ball 1, a fastball at 94.
Yesavage had mentioned earlier, first 2 innings in game 1, he threw 44 pitches. He did not have really the command during his outing of that split finger fastball.
On a 1-0. Ohtani holds the trigger and takes a strike, a high splitter at 85. That is one of the trademark pitches of Yesavage's arsenal, a 3-pitch guy, fastball, splitter, slider. But he really went away from the splitter in game 1. The 1-1 pitch, Ohtani with a big swing and a big miss over the top of that 3rd pitch that Yesavage has, a slider. And that was the one we saw a ton of from the righty in Toronto. Season high, a career high for the rookie. Usage in the slider, career low for the splitter. On a 1-2, Yesavage spikes the split and squares the count.
Well, Yesavage, he calls it a splitter, but it's very similar to Sasaki. It is a forkball grip. What's the difference? Well, on a forkball, you have your middle finger in the middle and the index finger spread wide apart, and the ball deeply in between the fingers.
On a 2-2, Ohtani stays alive, fouls one dribbling toward the Blue Jays dugout.
And in the forkball, normally it's a forward, slow, tumbling spin. And with Yesavage, it throws really from up over on top. They have measured that splitter when it's really at its peak. It maybe moves down as much as 5 feet.
The 2-2. Ohtani bounces one back to Yesavage, bobbles it in the glove initially, but then he catches it as it falls down. He underhands it to Guerrero for the first out. The Dodgers down early 2-0 for the first game this World Series. They did not score first. They scored first in each of the first 4 games. Were only able to win 2 of them. And that's because of the inconsistency of this Dodger offense. And it's not just in this World Series, it's really the last dozen or so games. They have not been clicking for a while now as a unit. And so to try and kickstart things, Dave Roberts putting Will Smith in the 2-hole. He bats with 1 out and nobody on, takes strike 1 from Yesavage.
Well, over the last number of games in the World Series, the Dodgers have hit a wheelbarrow full of fly balls, routine fly balls.
The 0-1, and Smith lifts a fly ball to left field, playable though for Schneider, went back, and then Jay routes back in to make the catch.
And another one.
We're off the end of the bat there for Smith compared to Davis Schneider and Vlad Guerrero Jr., who got every bit of the barrel. Back-to-back solo home runs off Blake Snell in the first inning. And this is the key Dodger. If they're going to win 2 out of the next 3 games, it's going to have to be because Mookie Betts had an awakening at the plate. He showed some signs last night in Game 4. 2 outs, nobody on. Strike 1 from Yesavage. 95, thigh high, splitting the plate. Betts in this World Series is just 3 for 19 with 3 walks. On the 0-1, Mookie with a swing and a miss over the top of a slider. And 2 strikes in a hurry. And when you're slumping, we always say, it feels like you're 0-2 before you get into the batter's box. The 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss. Betts is down on 3 pitches. And the Dodgers go down in order in the first. So new look lineup, same result. 2-0 Toronto going to the second.
LA's best sports star.
That's a good endorsement there.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. When it comes to your child's health, you want the all-star team from Children's Hospital Los Angeles. U.S. News & World Report has once again named CHLA the #1 hospital in California and ranked in the top 10 nationally for kids. Learn more today at chla.org.
Your car is an important part of your life, so make sure you're taking care of it. That's why I go to Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change, where they offer stay-in-your-car service while you wait. Locations all over Southern California. SoCalValvoline.com.
We want to remind you that every time the Dodgers win, Cars for Kids wins because we're making a donation. And you should too. Donate that old car to Cars for Kids now. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS today, and they'll pick up your car as soon as tomorrow. It's the quickest, easiest way to get rid of your unused vehicle. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go to carsforkids.org. That's 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go to carsforkids.org. Remember, that's Cars with a K.
Not Money Smith here. Did you know that Galpin now has Genesis in the family? Yes, Galpin Genesis of Van Nuys. Nearly 200 vehicles ready for immediate delivery. They want you to be comfortable. Shop and buy from home. Check it out at genesisofvannuys.com. Find your vehicle. You'll set up your lease or finance terms through DocuSign, and they'll bring it right to you. They want to be #1. It's championship season, and Jack Ribicoff is motivated. Want you to ask for him by name. He is the general manager. Check out that massive inventory at genesisofvannuys.com and ask for Jack Ribicoff.
Now,
This very moment.
Ohtani grounded out, Smith lined out, Mookie Betts struck out. Lead the bottom of the first, which is brought to you by Children's Hospital Los Angeles. Groundbreaking research meets world-class expertise and treatment. U.S. News & World Report is once again named CHLA, the #1 hospital in California. Learn more today at chla.org. Dodgers trail early in Game 5, 2-0 Toronto. Back-to-back home runs leading off the game against Blake Snell. 2 homers on 3 pitches from the left-hander. You talk about a punch to the gut. It was a 1 punch to the gut and another to the mouth.
Well, the Dodgers have to tighten not only their belts, they've got to tighten the defense, and they've got to figure out a way to swing the bats better and start doing some damage instead of routine fly balls or swings and misses.
Ernie Clement was at the plate in the first inning, and Varsho was picked off, so he leads off the second. 6, 7, and 8 for the Blue Jays. First pitch cut on and fouled over the net, and it's a curve from Snell to start Clement.
Talking with some of the Toronto people is that they get the vibe is that this team for the Blue Jays has one mindset.
Clement on the ground to short on a hop. Betts has it back of the dirt, high throw. And Freddie is there to get Clement by a step
and just barely got him. Well, here's the mindset as we're hearing about. The Blue Jays think that they can wrap this up and win it all. It's going to take at least 6 games to do it. Why do they have that feeling? Because they have been listed and featured in the underdog in just about every post-series that they have had thus far.
Powerful lefty slugger Addison Barger. Went out, nobody on. First pitch, ground ball, base hit in the right field. Jumped on a slider from Snell. And the Blue Jays already have 4 hits, 7 batters in. Blake Snell could hardly be touched. The first couple of rounds of this postseason in this World Series, the Toronto Blue Jays have taken it to him. And this is nothing new. Well, we talk about the Blue Jays being contact-oriented and tough to strike out, and some fans may hear that and say, okay, so they see a lot of pitches and they foul a lot of pitches off. They're actually the leaders in baseball in terms of hits on the first 2 pitches of plate appearances. They will jump you if you let them. Ball 1 up and away to Kiner Falefa.
Well, Snell felt it in that outing. 5 innings. There were 22 foul balls hit against him in Toronto by the Jays.
1-0, wave and a miss.
So when he had 2 strikes, he had difficulty trying to put them away.
Snell making this start on Game 5 on normal rest. He had 10 days of rest before Game 1 of the World Series. 1-1 coming. Kiner Falefa takes up and away. Changeup slipped a little bit. Ball 2.
Dodger, very short lead at first base.
The pitch. Hooks in there. Taken by Kiner Falefa. It caught the outside corner. 2-2. 2 runs in the top of the first inning for Toronto. Now in the second. 1 on, 1 out. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Kiner Falefa, the number 8 hitter and second baseman. The pitch. And it's poked in the air. Right field. Teoscar Hernandez running toward the line, just into foul ground. He makes the catch, and there are 2 gone here in his second inning. Angel City FC celebrates 5 years this upcoming 2026 season. Be a part of club history at BMO Stadium and learn more at angelcity.com.
Just as an observation, Falefa with the 2 strikes on the count. The Dodgers still had the infield to pull, and yet Falefa, it was obvious that he was trying to go with the pitch, and yet there's a huge hole in the right side of the infield, even with 2 strikes against him.
Now the last of the order. Left-handed hitting shortstop Andres Jimenez. The pitch. Good breaking ball outside corner. Just got it, strike 1. Jimenez is a bit of a key for this team. He is just 3 for 16 in the World Series, hitting .241 in the postseason, but he has scored or driven in 19 total runs out of the 9 spot during this postseason. 0-1, wave and a miss, strike 2. And when he scores a run, the Blue Jays are undefeated. When he has a hit, they are 8-1. So keeping him off the score sheet is paramount for opposing teams. He says he's been a table setter for that dangerous top of the lineup, which is on deck. 2 outs, a runner on first, 2 strikes on Jimenez. Snell offers and strikes him out swinging with a high fastball at 97. And so Snell strands Barger's 1-out single, puts
Escape the confines of the city for the expansive beauty of the Santa Ynez Valley. Enjoy a vibrant 2-hour drive up the coast to your destination getaway, Shumash Casino Resort. Trade in your daily hustle and bustle for a stress-free, no agenda necessary break. We have all your favorite things, from a spacious gaming floor to a relaxing pool to an elegant 4-diamond restaurant. Pure joy awaits. Welcome to freedom. Go to shumashcasino.com. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
All right, everyone. Welcome to Arco Rewards Orientation. I'm Hannah.
Whoa. Is everything okay?
That's a code green. Someone just earned at least 5 cents a gallon in rewards.
Wow. Another one?
Well, that one's a code gold. The customer just redeemed savings of up to $1 a gallon.
Impressive. What does that one mean?
Oh, that's just Piggy. He gets excited when we talk about rewards.
Savings of up to $1 per gallon redeemable with 20 rewards dollars in your loyalty account at participating locations. Terms and conditions apply.
2026 Dodger memberships are on sale now.
This one heading back, and it is gone. A home run.
Your 2026 membership includes opening day, exclusive member event access, team store discount, and much more. From the first pitch of opening day to unforgettable moments with your Dodgers family, your membership keeps you connected all season long. Join the road to glory with the boys in blue. For more information, visit Dodgers.com/memberships. Blue October is on.
Back-to-back is in reach.
Let's make some history.
This is LA Dodgers World Series Baseball on the LA Dodgers Audio Network.
Work hard and play hard in the new Tacoma with an I-Force turbocharged engine. It's a truck built for the bold. So your Toyota dealer today, they make it easy. It's not going to be easy for the Dodgers here in Game 5 after the Blue Jays jumped out to a 2-0 lead on back-to-back home runs in the first. They now need a dormant offense to find it against a talented right-handed rookie in Yesavage. Yesavage pitched a scoreless first, retiring Otani, Smith, and Betts. in order. So it'll be Freeman, Teoscar Hernandez, and Edman in the second. Well, there's a lot of ball game left, and I think you have generally faith in Blake Snell settling down after that rattling start. The Dodgers need a shot from their offense soon and early. Yesavage's first pitch of the inning is taken for a strike. That's beneath the zone. A splitter goes the way for the right-hander.
Yeah, but the Dodgers cannot continue doing the same thing, expecting different results either.
0-1 the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two.
In this series also, when there's been runners in scoring position. Blue Jays have hit 281. The Dodgers just 207.
Quickly, 2 strikes on Freddie Freeman. Yesavage into his windup. And Freeman stays alive, poking a splitter into the net foul. It was off the plate, but by the time a hitter's got to make a decision on that, it looked like a strike. Another 0-2 coming. Misses up and away. Yesavage in game number 1 gave up just 2 runs in 4 innings, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks through 80 pitches, and only 44 strikes. On a 1-2, Freeman swings and hits it in the air, foul left field side. I say only 2 runs, Mo, because the Dodgers had chances with Yesavage on the ropes in the early innings, and they could not capitalize and extend their early lead. And ultimately, the Blue Jays came back and boat raced the Dodgers. Another 1-2. And misses inside.
This young man is very talented. Boy, they see a bright future in front of him. Big Reiner stands 6'4", just 22 years of age.
2 balls, 2 strikes. He delivers. Freeman fouls it away again. And so Yesavage, he threw 11 pitches in the first inning. The next one to Freeman will be 8 alone to the Dodgers leadoff man. And Freddie Freeman, he had sort of the rallying cry talking to the media before the game, saying it can't just be Shohei Ohtani for us offensively. Pitch number 8, got him swinging. Went to his trademark splitter and put him away with a perfect pitch. Back-to-back Ks for Yesavage, 1 gone in the second.
Well, it's only 4 batters into it, but we're seeing much better command from Yesavage than what we saw in game 1 of the series at Rogers Center in Toronto.
Now Teoscar Hernandez. Takes the first pitch. It's off the plate. Ball 1. Low fastball from Yesavage. 2-0 Toronto. Bottom of the second. Bases empty. 1 out. Hernandez has turned it on the last 2 games. He's 5 for his last 11 at the plate with a walk. He takes the next pitch. It's on the outer third. A splitter. Strike 1. Yesavage is 1-1. Hernandez checks his swing, fouls it into the net. Now, it would have been a ball inside off the plate, but he was trying to protect his hands there with that check swing. Advantage, Yesavage. He walked 9 of 61 batters face entering this game. But to your point, Mo, this looks like a rookie who is much more in control in his first ever postseason start on the road. On a 1-2, Hernandez with a swing and a miss, strike 3. Yesavage has struck out 3 consecutive Dodgers.
Well, and you try and tell young pitchers, and this is a big moment, obviously, in the World Series. But it's 60 feet 6 inches. The plate's 17 inches wide. The strike zone, depending upon who the batter is, are supposed to be the same. You've got home plate first, second, and third. Try to say, well, it's the same game. Well, it's a little different game. But right now, the Dodgers have to play a different game themselves. Right now, they're coming to home plate. 5 batters into the game, it's like they're hitting defensively.
Tommy Edmonds' first at-bat presented by Edmonds. Get an offer for your car. Find your next one on Edmonds.com. Yesavage's first pitch is a fastball in the dirt, 1-0. Tommy Edman, like Mookie Betts, like Kike Hernandez, like Max Muncy, really scuffling in this World Series. He's 3 for 18. The pitch, Edman chops it foul. And it's interesting, Edman, a switch hitter, facing a right-hander, is batting from the right side. That is because Yesavage has been much better against lefties in this early portion of his major league career. On a 1-1, Edman hits a foul over the net.
And for Tommy Edman, which side does he believe is the stronger side? And he also batted right-handed against him game 1.
On a 1-2, Edman strikes out swinging. Trey Yesavage strikes out the side in the second inning. And so the Dodger offense, which was looking to make an early statement, has yet to even make a whimper here in Game 5. 2-0 Toronto going to the third.
AM 570, LA Sports.
Hey, this is Adrian Gonzalez. Daniel's Jewelers is a proud sponsor of the Trip Around the Diamond and your family jeweler since 1948. Daniel's is giving every fan a voucher for a free team bracelet and $50 off any $99 purchase. Visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball to get your voucher. That's danielsjewelers.com/baseball. You can redeem at any of the 100 Daniels Jewelers stores nationwide. Own the dream with Daniels Jewelers.
Santa Anita Park is racing Friday through Sunday with millions in payouts every race day. Get on track for the English Pub Trackside, Hot Wings Fest, $30,000 Cherry Tree Giveaway, Oktoberfest Trackside, Pumpkin Patch and Fall Fun Fest, and Japan Family Day. Parking is free and admission is just $10. Plus, every Friday is free admission and parking and 50% happy hour all day. Choose your experience at santaanita.com/events. See you at the races.
Life moves fast. It's fierce, persistent, determined. At City of Hope Cancer Center, we are too. Our groundbreaking research and discoveries have impacted millions of lives globally, moving science forward with the hope, passion, and speed every diagnosis deserves for a cancer-free future. City of Hope, pursuing cancer cures at the speed of life.
One is gone.
The LA Dodgers are back. Back to the field for more LA Dodgers baseball. And now we
each app and use the promo code DodgersWS to get 50% off your next 3 orders. This is for new eaters only, and terms do apply. Terms are pretty simple for the Dodgers and Blue Jays. 3 games. All that's left in 2025. The first team to win 2 champions. 2-0 Blue Jays as we begin the third inning. It'll be the top of the order for Toronto in the top of the third, and this was the part of the order that began the game with a bang.
Well, they began the game with a bang because they got some very good pitches to bang.
Davis Schneider on a first pitch fastball. Inner third, a little up perhaps. Turned it around over the out-of-town scoreboard in left field. Just got into the home run seats, and then Vlad Guerrero Jr. launched it into the bullpen nearly 400 feet. Snell's first pitch to Schneider. Comes back with the fastball, but misses up and away. Ball 1. Schneider, that was his first home run this postseason. And Snell misses with the changeup, 2-0. He entered the night 1 for 7 with 3 Ks against the Dodgers lefty, but did not miss the heater. On a 2-0, Schneider with a big swing, fouls a curveball off the midsection of Will Smith, or just below the midsection of Will Smith. And thankfully the Dodger catcher appears to be as well as you could expect after such an event. Two balls and a strike to pitch. Up and away. Ball 3. Another fastball that Snell can't locate. pitch. There's a strike. A high changeup filling the count.
That's a good sign right there because Snell, he likes to go to the changeup when hitters feel like, hey, they're in the driver's seat.
The payoff. Got him swinging. Pumped the fastball by him at 97 at the top of the zone. So some get back for Snell against Schneider. One going in the third.
Well, friends, the 2026 Dodger memberships are on sale right now, and your membership includes opening day, exclusive member event access, and a whole lot more. So be part of the Dodger family. You can check it out. Dodgers.com/memberships.
Now Vlad Guerrero Jr. for a second time. Bases empty, 1 out, 2-0 Jays. Ball one high from Snell. Mo, I thought this was interesting. Looking at the first time through the order against Toronto for Snell. The Blue Jays, I'm going to give you the number of pitch that they swung at. First, this pitch from Snell, swinging and a miss, strike one. Schneider, first pitch. Vlad, second. Bichette, 1. Kirk, 2. Varsho, 1. Clement, 1. Barger, 1. Kiner Falefa, 2. Jimenez, 2. The 1-1 pitch is down in the dirt. So we were talking about it earlier. Yes, they're a contact-oriented team, and they don't strike out a lot because they really don't allow themselves to get that deep in their counts. They are aggressive early.
Yep. And quite frankly, they've had some good pitches to swing at.
Snell's 2-1. This is in with the slider. Ball 3. Back-to-back 3-ball counts to begin this third inning for the Dodger lefty, from whom the Dodgers desperately want length from tonight. 3-1. And that's low. Ball 4. Guerrero on for a second time. He has been an absolute star throughout this postseason. And that is after ending his regular season really with a whimper. But he found it right in time for Toronto. Guerrero now 8 for 20 at the plate in this World Series with 5 walks. Bo Bichette now the batter. First pitch. Swinging a ground ball to short. Betts to Edman. It's a bad throw on a routine play, and Edman can only get one. Bichette is going to reach. And once again, Mo, we talk about the Dodgers bungling routine plays.
Yep. And you know, you get one out, but where you should get 2.
And Dave Roberts, even on the top step, just sat back in disgust and crossed his arms. That is a routine 6-4-3 double play.
Well, there was kind of a lackadaisical type of a throw immediately, and Betts, didn't really have his feet underneath him and plant to make the throw. That was kind of a sidearm, almost a submarine throw.
It's Guerrero Jr. It's not Ricky Henderson, the late great Ricky Henderson, running from first to second. Strike one on Alejandro Kirk. Bichette now on first. He is hobbled, playing on a sprained knee. With only 2 out after the Dodgers mess up an inning-ending double play for a second consecutive inning to begin Game 5. The 0-1. Bounce foul toward the Dodger dugout. And not only is it frustrating because it's just a routine play, extra pitches having to be thrown from the Dodger lefty that they want length from. It's all tied together. 0-2 on Kirk. 2-0 Blue Jays. Here's the pitch. Up and away. This is a veteran, experienced team that was just in the World Series and won it last year. They need to start showing it. On a 1-2, Kirk strikes out swinging. Oh, he got a piece of it. I beg your pardon. Fouled back, and Smith couldn't hang on, so the count remains 1-2. Snell trying to finish off the third. Here's the pitch. And he spikes it off the chest protector. 2-2. That is the 5th extra pitch he's had to throw since the failed double play.
Well, and since that the failed double play on a bad throw by Bentz, it was really saved by Edman.
Yep. He had to dive over.
Extra pitches. This is going to be number 5 coming up.
On a 2-2. Kirk bounces it foul. And so this is one of those batters who can just kind of kill you with foul balls and keep the plate appearance alive and elevate that pitch count. Kirk had the second best batting average with 2 strikes in baseball in the regular season. Still in a 2-strike count. Another 2-2 is on the way. Got him swinging a spike. Curveball in front of the plate. Smith places the tag to make it official. Bookending K's for Snell in a scoreless third, but again had to throw 7 extra pitchers to get through that inning. 2-0 Jays, 2.5 innings complete.
When you want Dodgers, the only home is AM 570 LA Sports.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and Out is designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Another pitch, another play, and another legendary moment with the boys in blue. But what makes the game even better? A beer that's beyond ordinary. Asahi Super Dry. With its crisp, clean taste and bold character, Asahi goes beyond what you expect in a beer. It's a drink for those who crave more. So whether you're cheering for a walk-off or just exploring new experiences, grab an Asahi Super Dry and go beyond the ordinary. Because with Asahi, it's always beyond expect. Asahi Super Dry. Always drink responsibly.
Keep the Major League winning going when you join the most generous Players Club in Southern California at Valley View Casino and Hotel. Join and receive over $200 in free instant offers to enjoy at San Diego's favorite casino. Plus, you will quickly discover that the more you use your Players Club card, the more rewards you earn, like complimentary casino dining at our award-winning restaurants, invitations to VIP events, free hotel stays, and more. Signing up for the Players Club is always quick, easy, and free. Visit valleyviewcasino.com.
You're listening to the LA Dodgers Audio Network.
Let's celebrate that parade, man.
It's the only place to hear the blue running.
Back to more World Series baseball.
Bottom of the order for the Dodgers. They trail Toronto 2-0 in the early part of game number 5 of this 2025 Fall Classic. Series tied at 2 and all time. The World Series, best of 7 World Series is tied 2 games apiece. The winner of game 5 has gone on to win it all 67% of the time. It's not a guarantee, but you would certainly rather be ahead 3-2 than down 3-2, especially, Mo, when you got to head back on the road.
Yeah, you know, this is a huge game for both of these teams, but we said in the pregame show, bigger for the Dodgers because they would go to Toronto. Players leave tonight. They don't arrive until about 5 o'clock Eastern time. Rest of the group, we will leave tomorrow morning.
Max Muncy to lead things off, followed by Kike Hernandez and Alex Call. Strike one from Yesavage, a high splitter.
Well, the Blue Jays have already hit around plus 4 batters into their lineup. Dodgers, this is the bottom of the first trip to the lineup.
Perfect start for Yesavage, 6 up, 6 down. Muncy takes in ball 1. The fastball just missed his front right knee. Yesavage has struck out 4 in a row. On a 1-1. Muncy fouls it over the net toward our left. Strike 2.
It's a fastball down the middle at 94.
And that's the type of pitch from Yesavage you got to do damage on. And Dave Roberts made that very point earlier today. The 1-2. Flutters outside. The question was about at-bat quality for the team. And Roberts made the point to say it is not just about seeing pitches. It's about hitting mistakes. Here comes the 2-2. And that misses low and in the dirt outside.
Well, Yesavage has another dimension of that splitter / forkball. It goes down and away from left-handed batters.
Falling behind, Muncy has the count full. The payoff. It is called strike 3. A slider just caught the bottom of the zone. Muncy is furious. He was walking toward first. And so that is 5 consecutive Ks for Yesavage.
Pitch is low.
Kike Hernandez, 1 out, nobody on. Swings and misses at the first pitch slider. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. Kike takes. It is low. 1-1. Trey Yesavage looks like a different pitcher than the one we saw in Toronto for Game 1. And this is a rookie. He's 22 years old. Bounces ball 2 in the dirt. He was in college at East Carolina University, ECU in Greenville, North Carolina, just a year ago. He was the Blue Jays' first-round pick in the summer of 2024, 28th overall. His 2-1 pitch. Kike Hernandez crushes one. Forget about it. And the Dodgers are within a run. That's a quarter of the way up the pavilion for Kike Hernandez, who's launched his first home run of the postseason to give Dodger Stadium some much-needed life.
And what was Dave Roberts talking about? Hitting mistakes. That's what Kike does. And for Daniels Jewelers, proud sponsor of the trip around the diamond, and your family jewelers since 1948. So visit danielsjewelers.com/baseball for a free baseball bracelet along with $50 off a $99 coupon.
2-1 now. 1 out in the third. Bases empty. Ball 1 low to Alex Call, making his first start of the World Series, taking the place of the slumping Andy Pages. Kike Hernandez with his 11th postseason home run as a Dodger. Now 4 behind his longtime teammate Max Muncy for the all-time lead. A fastball from Yesavage evens the count on Call. The 1-1 pitch. And Call swings through, strike 2.
I remember what I said about that convoluted theory of teams that are down very quickly 2-0. The mindset is, look, we had to score at least 1 run in order to win anyway. Well, okay, you got that run. Now it's a 1-run ball game. And did the Dodgers just find some electricity? Well, if they did, don't stop here, fellas.
The pitch. It is a hair downstairs. An excellent splitter, but Call spit on it. On a 2-2, Call. This one in the air, left center field. Varsho came in, now has to go back, and he reaches up just in front of the warning track as the ball seems to be carrying tonight, Mo.
Well, it's warmer. There's no moisture in the air. And just watching Clement at third base. With right-handed batters tonight, he's playing like it's prevent doubles, guarding the line. And I think it's because, well, he knows that Yesavage has that splitter. A lot of right-handed batters might be out in front of it and pull the ball.
Now Shohei Ohtani as the Dodgers begin their second time through against Yesavage. It's 2-1 Toronto in Game 5. 2 outs in the third. The pitch. Spikes ball 1. At AM/PM, when the Dodgers steal a base at home, you score a free hot dog and any 12-ounce Slim Coca-Cola. Redeem your free feast in the AM/PM app. Let's play ball. AM/PM. Too much good stuff. Ohtani 0 for 1. The Dodgers behind 2-1. It is a splitter inside corner, called a strike, much to the dismay of Dodger fans.
And that splitter did not go down and away, so evidently Yesavage can dictate which way that ball is going to go, in or out.
Here's the 1-1. That misses inside. Advantage Shohei in the count. The sunset showing off, kissing off the San Gabriels in the distance. Ahead of this 2-1 pitch from Yesavage to Ohtani. Big cut, and he fouled it back into the net. 2-2. It's a high slider. And Shohei was looking to tie things up.
Yesavage knows he just got away with a pitch right there.
I think Ohtani's probably thinking the same thing. He takes time, he steps back in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A swing and a miss, strike 3. Ohtani's helmet comes flying off as he flailed at a splitter. Book-ending K's for Yesavage in the third, but Kike Hernandez crushed a solo home run to make it a 2-1 ball game in Game 5 of the World Series. We'll be right back.
AM 570.
LA's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers.
It's game time, LA. We are locked in on our boys in blue right now. And when you're glued to every pitch and play, you need a network that can handle all the heat. That's where Verizon comes in. They've got America's best 5G network, so you can stream the games and post those Let's Go stories without missing a beat. From me and our friends at Verizon, let's go blue. Rankings based on Root Metrics United States Root Score Report dated first half 2025. Your results may vary.
Hi, I'm Kike Hernandez. Winning a world championship is incredible, but nothing beats being a dad to my 4-year-old daughter, Penelope. Making sure she has a strong, healthy start means being present, playing, and staying patient, even when it feels challenging. First 5 California is my go-to for tips and supporting her growth and well-being, so she can thrive no matter what challenges come her way. Learn more at first5california.com.
Keep the Major League winning going when you join the most generous Players Club in Southern California at Valley View Casino and Hotel. Join and receive over $200 in free instant offers to enjoy at San Diego's favorite casino. Plus, you will quickly discover that the more you use your Players Club card, the more rewards you earn, like complimentary casino dining at our award-winning restaurants, invitations to VIP events, free hotel stays, and more. Signing up for the Players Club is always quick, easy, and free. Visit valleyviewcasino.com.
Vroom, vroom. From the Galpin Motors broadcast booth.
Streaming right to your mobile device.
LA Dodgers baseball continues on its official home.
About 10 seconds for station ID on the Dodgers Audio Network.
Dodgers World Series baseball is here. Don't miss a moment on the home of the blue. KLAC, KYSR, HD2, Los Angeles.
So the Dodgers get one back, Mo. Solo home run from Kike Hernandez. It's a 2-1 game as we have finished the first third of Game 5.
Yeah, it's a start, but at the same time, you got to look at it from a standpoint. The Dodgers have struck out 6 times in the first 3 innings. So they have had now 10 batters. They put the ball into play 3 times is all.
It was 7 up, 7 down for the Dodgers before Kike Hernandez launched one into the left field pavilion. First hit, first run. Perfect game and no hit bid over for Yesavage. Now Blake Snell back to work. Strike 1 drops in on Dalton Varsho to begin the 4th. Varsho's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Reached on what should have been a double play ball in the first inning. And then was promptly picked off as he tried to steal second. After Snell misses, 1-1. There's the pitch. It is cued foul. Third base side, strike 2. All the scoring so far tonight, solo homers. Schneider and Guerrero back-to-back to start the game, and then Kike Hernandez in the bottom of the third. So 2-1 the score. The pitch. Varsho watches ball 2 bounce in front of the plate. Two. Varsho pulls it in the air, right field. Hernandez racing toward the line. He dives. He can't make the catch. It dribbles by him and toward the corner. Varsho can run, so he's going to have third. Went all the way to the corner, and Varsho's going to hold up at third. And it's going to be a leadoff triple in this 4th inning.
That's another example of the Blue Jays with 2 strikes going the opposite way if they need to, pulling the ball if they need to, just putting the ball into play and not giving up at bats.
Varsho just went down and golfed one. That was a pitch well below the zone, a low curve, and it was hooking toward the right field line. Long run for Teoscar Hernandez, and he tried to slide to keep it in front of him, and it ricocheted off of him all the way into the corner. So now Varsho on third, nobody out in this 4th inning. Here's Ernie Clement. Ball 1 well outside from Snell.
So you got a contact hitter at home plate. The infield is back. They will give up the run to get the out.
The 1-0-2 Clement. Hit foul over the net to our right. Levels the count. Clement's 0 for 1. He grounded out to Betts, leading off the 2nd inning.
It looked like he was trying to hit the ball to the right side, although the infield's playing to pull.
Ball and a strike. The pitch. Clement on a line to center. Kike Hernandez is there, makes the catch. Varsho tagging from third. Here's the throw. It's going to be late. Sacrifice fly for Ernie Clement. And the Blue Jays get that run right back. It's back to a 2-run lead for Toronto, 3-1.
The Blue Jays at this point, they just put on a clinic the last couple of games in particular about creating opportunities and then cashing them in.
So the energy that Dodger Stadium got from the Hernandez home run given right back the very next inning. Leadoff triple, sac fly, 3-1 Toronto. 1 out, nobody on. Addison Barger takes ball 1 in the dirt. Mo, as an outfielder for Teoscar Hernandez in that position, it is a tough play, right? Long run going toward the line, a ball hooking toward the line. He'd already committed to come in as opposed to go to the corner for an angle to keep it in front of him. Check swing on a breaking ball away. He held up, so 2-0 for Barger. What should...
Well, he may have just misjudged on where the ball was going to be come down, but at all costs, you're trying to keep it to a double. And when you dive and you're not really close to the baseball, you're looking at triple or inside the park home run.
It wasn't an inside the Parker, but it didn't much matter as he came in on the very next batter. The 2-0 to Barger. Is a strike from Snell. It's a low curve that gets a call. Barger singled in the 2nd inning, jumped on a first pitch slider from Snell, so he's 1 for 1. The pitch in the dirt. Ball 3. Another 3-ball count for the Dodger lefty. The crispness and the sharpness that we saw from Snell in the first 3 rounds of the postseason has not been there in this World Series. Granted, much different test facing this Toronto Blue Jay team. Ground ball foul at first, full count. Blue Jays are the best team batting average. Best team average with runners in scoring position in the season as well. The lowest strikeout percentage. Full count, the payoff. Breaking ball, check swing, no swing. As Barger held up on the Snell changeup beneath the zone, and that's a 1-out walk. Second walk of the game for Snell, second in as many innings for the lefty. Now Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the 8th spot of the order. 1 on, 1 out the pitch. Inside third. Strike one taken by Kiner Falefa, who was 0 for 1, fouled out down the right field line in the second inning. The pitch. Falefa shoots one the opposite way, slices out of play. That's strike two.
Hey friends, you can wear the gear that makes champions. Check out the largest selection of authentic jerseys, caps, t-shirts, and a whole lot more. From the dugout to your doorstep, grab official World Series gear just like the players wear. You can do it at MLBshop.com.
The pitch. In the dirt, check swing. He definitely went around. And it's confirmed on the appeal down to Jordan Baker at first. That's a K for Snell, getting Kiner Falefa, and out number 2 of the 4th. 5th punch out for Blake Snell. Barger still on first base. Now Andres Jimenez. First pitch swinging and missing. Strike one. High fastball at 95. Snell is at 63 pitches with 2 outs in the 4th inning. He has had to throw double-digit extra pitches because of the defense behind him in the first 2 innings. The 0-1 hooks outside. The first 2 innings, Snell induced ground balls that were routine, tailor-made double play balls, but both Tommy Edman and Mookie Betts botched the beginnings of that, and so they were only able to get 1 out. And so that elevates Snell's pitch count. Hit 65 of the game. The 1-1 poked over the net behind home plate. Strike 2 on Jimenez.
And Snell, last Friday night, game 1, through 4 innings, had 73 pitches.
It was the 4th inning in game 1 that did Snell in. Ends up giving up the lead. The 1-2 is in the dirt. Check swing. He went around. So Jimenez down on strikes. Back-to-back Ks for Snell to strand the 1-out walk of Barger. But the leadoff triple and sac fly does the damage for the Blue Jays. Back ahead by 2. It's 3-1 Toronto in the middle of the 4th.
Shouldn't I be trusted? When it comes to the Dodgers, LA's trusted source is their official home.
AM 570, LA Sports.
Step up to the plate with Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers. With over 50 years of experience and more than $2 billion in settlements, no one hits it out of the park for clients like Jacoby & Myers. If you've been injured, let Jacoby & Myers go to bat for you. Whether it's a car accident, rideshare mishap, or any other serious incident, Jacoby & Myers will fight for the justice you deserve. Call Jacoby & Myers today for a free consultation at 1-800-5-MILLION.
It's a game of inches, and it feels especially true in the postseason. The Dodgers know it, and so does Edmunds. Edmunds is here to make sure that you're getting a fair payout on your car, nothing less. You can use their free appraisal tool to see up to 3 offers from car dealers who want to cut a check for your ride. There's no obligation, so you can use it even if you're just curious about how much you can get. Don't come up short. Go for a deal that works for you. Visit edmunds.com/Dodgers to see your offers today.
Let's be honest. Relationships shouldn't be this hard. It's time to say goodbye, grass, because you deserve better. Break up with your lawn and upgrade to a beautiful, low-maintenance, California-friendly garden. Go to BeWaterWise.com and start a new relationship that saves you water today. BeWaterWise.com.
You're listening to the LA Dodgers Audio Network.
Let's celebrate that parade, man.
It's the only place to hear the Blue run it
back to more World Series baseball on your home of the Blue.
Dodgers got a run in the bottom of the 3rd. Gave it right back in the top of the 4th. A misplay in right field from Teoscar Hernandez allowed Varsho to record a leadoff triple. He scored on a sac fly, so it's 3-1 Toronto as we welcome everybody back for the bottom of the fourth here in Game 5 of the World Series, the final game at Dodger Stadium until the 2026 season.
The Dodgers go into this ball game. You start to look at the World Series. Coming in tonight, Shohei Ohtani's hit 400, 3 home runs and 5 RBIs. What about the rest of the entire team? 194 average, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs. That's for the rest of the team combined other than Ohtani.
This offense has been searching for it for several weeks now. The last 12 games, more recent history, they're averaging just 3.21 runs per game. This lineup is way better than that. Strike one from Yesavage to Will Smith. Smith, Betts, and Freeman do up for the Dodgers in this fourth inning. The 0-1 nearly hits Smith up and in with a fastball at 93. Smith 0 for 1. He lined out to left field in the first inning. And Smith thinks he got hit, so the Dodgers are going to look back and see if they want to challenge. And they do not. Dave Roberts is being interviewed right now by the Fox broadcast. Typically, network like TBS, for example, in the National League postseason, the interviews are done between innings. Not here in the World Series. 1-1. Wave and a miss, strike two. You have extended commercial breaks, all the advertisements. Like maybe you could do the interview when those are playing as opposed to when the game's happening. I don't know, just a thought, a spitball to throw at the wall. On a 1-2, Smith strikes out swinging. That is strikeout number 7 from Trey Yesavage.
Defensively, Blue Jays have only had to use the gloves 4 times tonight. Call hit a fly ball to center. Ohtani hit a ground ball back to the pitcher. Will Smith hit a fly ball to left field. That's been it.
Mookie Betts, first pitch swinging, late on a fastball, splitting the plate at the top of the zone. Strike one.
Whatever the plan is for the Dodgers from a hitting standpoint, they should put that at the bottom of the pile.
That foul ball from Betts. The 0-1 from Yesavage. Hooks outside. Blue Jays 3, Dodgers 1. 1 out, base is empty, bottom of the fourth inning. Betts is 0 for 1. He was the first K for Yesavage. That came ending the first inning. Betts takes a 1-1. Slider outside corner, strike two. Pitch on the way. Betts strikes out swinging. Splitter off the inside corner.
And it's been tough for Mookie Betts. In the wild card, he went 6 for 9, had 3 doubles. In the division series, went 4 for 17 with a triple. In the championship series, went 2 for 15. And so far in the World Series, 3 for 21.
This looks like the Betts we saw the first 3 months of the year. Freddie swings over the top of strike one, got a piece of a fastball, but into the glove of Kirk.
Well, when's the last time you saw someone trying to go the opposite way? When's the last time you saw someone attempt to maybe bunt, move the defense around a little bit?
Can't recall. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Strike two. Trey Yesavage with a fastball down the middle there for Freeman. And Mo, look, hats do have to be tipped here. Trey Yesavage has been brilliant tonight. And 0-2 spikes and then it hits Freeman on the front leg, and so that is a mistake from the rookie. 2 outs, bases empty, 0-2, and you bounce the ball, a cricket pitch off of Freeman's leg, so he's now on first. So the tying run comes to the plate.
Well, Yesavage stayed with the same plan against Tasker that he did the first inning. The point going, he went 94 fastball, it missed. But is he going to stay first pitch fastball? Hunt it right now. Look for it.
First pitch, swinging a ground ball left side. Jimenez to his left, stops in the glove, tries to shovel it back to second base, and it's not at Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. A tremendous effort from Jimenez, but an infield single for Teoscar Hernandez. And so the Dodgers trying to rally with 2 outs in this 4th inning. They've been searching for an inning to build.
And here's where they've had difficulty in the World Series, hitting just 207 runners in scoring position.
Tommy Edman, he has been searching for it in this World Series. Struck out his first time up. He is 3 for 19 in the World Series. Ball 1 bounced in the left-handed batter's box by Yesavage. Kirk did good work to keep the ball in front of him and hold the Dodger runners in first and second.
On a ball, Steven, hit the left field. Schneider is playing relatively shallow. If the ball's hit real hard, it's going to be difficult for Freeman to score.
Mound visit from Alejandro Kirk with the rookie Yesavage. Mound visit brought to you by Jacoby and Myers, because everyone deserves justice.
I also think is that, with the Dodgers down by 2 runs, here's a situation. If it's even going to be close, I think Dino Ebel will be sending Freeman and hope it's going to take a perfect throw to get him out at home plate. Dodgers have to do something because they've been standing around waiting for the bus.
They trail Toronto 3-1. Bottom of the 4th inning, 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Yesavage's 1-0 pitch. Edman swings and misses. Strike number 1. Then Edman, a switch hitter, batting from the right side because the right-hander Yesavage has reverse splits in his young pro career. The 1-1, Edman swings and pops it up on the infield. Middle of the diamond, now drifts to the left side. And Jimenez is underneath. The final out of the inning. So the Dodgers have back-to-back 2-out base runners, but they cannot get the big hit that they've been desperately searching for as Edman pops out on a high slider. Dodgers strand 2, and they remain down by 2. 3-1 going to the 5th.
AM 570, LA Sports.
Hey, it's Audrey here. The playoffs are here, and the excitement is just getting started. Whether you're hosting friends or cooking up food at home, Superior Grocers has everything you need to make it a win. Stock up on fresh produce, hearty ingredients, and all your favorite game day snacks, all at unbeatable prices. Don't miss out on weekly deals, savings, and download the Superior Grocers app today. Superior Grocers, quality, variety, and value that always feels just right.
Dodger fans, you know performance matters on the field and at home. That's why Navien brings you the MPF Hydro Furnace, the most advanced way to heat your home with comfort and efficiency. And for year-round cooling and heating comfort, pair the new MPF with Navien's new air-to-air heat pump. Quiet, powerful, and built to win. Don't forget, Navien is proud to offer America's #1 selling tankless water heaters, delivering endless hot water and major energy savings. Navien, built for performance just like your Dodgers. Learn more at NavienInc.com.
Take me out to Morongo, where I can watch all the games, with thousands of slot machines and blackjack and big screen TVs from the front to the back. So just grab a seat at the sideline. You won't miss a play when you go, 'cause the good times are only right here at Morongo.
This is LA Dodgers baseball.
The Dodgers have a chance to do something we haven't seen in decades.
Time to go back-to-back on your home of the LA Dodgers.
Tomorrow, officially a travel day. Mentioned earlier, the Dodger players and some of the coaching staff will fly out tonight. There will be a workout tomorrow at Rogers Center. And we will join you Friday from Toronto for Game 6. Yoshinobu Yamamoto going for the Dodgers. Kevin Gausman is scheduled to go for the Blue Jays.
All right, Mo. Vibe check from you. Where you at? 3-1 Toronto. About to begin the 5th inning.
Well, Dodgers have got to tighten the defense. 2 missed double plays defensively already in the ball game. Was it a good decision by Teoscar Hernandez on a ball that was hit down the right field line? Wound up being a triple A valiant effort on a dive, but didn't even come close to the baseball, really. And the Dodgers offensively, they got to change their plan and their approach and start to make much better contact. They struck out 8 times in 4 innings.
Blake Snell to Davis Schneider. First pitch of the 5th. Sky down the right field line. Hernandez running toward the wall, and it's just out of reach. Bounced right over the wall, but it was a long run for Teo, and he couldn't get there in time. So that's a strike on Schneider, who is 1 for 2. Homered leading off the game on the very first pitch of Game 5. Fastball deep to left field, and then Snell got him back with a strikeout in the 3rd. Here's the 0-1. It is a changeup away. Snell approaching 70 pitches. The 1-1. Big swing, big miss. Schneider drops to his back right knee as he's late on a slider. On a 1-2, Schneider takes low. No George Springer for a second straight night. They're leaving the Marathon Game 3 early with right side discomfort. He took swings today and tried to work out, and the Blue Jays didn't announce their lineup until like an hour and a half before first pitch, it felt like. Ball in the dirt, check swing, the appeal down to first. They say no swing. Jordan Baker makes it a full count. Oof. We have not seen a side angle on that Schneider offering, but the intent sure seemed to be there.
That's a check swing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That's strike 3.
I don't know if the view is different when you're 6'8" like Jordan Baker, but that is a whiff. So now the 3-2 is low, and it's a leadoff walk instead of what should have been a strikeout to give him out number 1. Schneider now on first base with Guerrero Jr. coming to the plate.
First base, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero has reached twice. Homer in the first, walk in the 3rd. Snell throws over. Schneider with a head-first slide safely before Freeman can try to tag him.
Different pickoff of just stepped off the left foot off the bag and then threw over rather than from the stretch and go into a stretch position and deliver.
Snell looking at Schneider. Schneider holding. He's staying. The pitch is a strike. Guerrero was a statue on that changeup on the outside corner.
And that time Snell went a little bit more of a slide step to reduce the amount of time that Schneider would have trying to get to second base should he have been running.
So in this set here at Dodger Stadium, Dodgers trail 3-1 in the 5th. Nobody out. Swinging a foul ball into the net. 0-2 on Vlad Jr.
Strikes kick here, and then is playing in center field tonight. Moves a little bit more over to right center.
0-2, the lefty, ball at the letters, kicks and fires. Guerrero grounds it right back to Snell. Calm throw to second. Edman has it for 1. Here's the turn, and that is 2. Well, if you're having trouble getting double plays behind you, why don't you just start it yourself? That is 1-4-3 double play.
3rd time was a charm.
The Blue Jays hitting the most double plays in the majors this year. And Blake Snell needed that one. Changeup misses downstairs. Snell was upset with that call from Alan Porter. It definitely looked low, but Snell felt good out of hand. Ball 1 to Bo Bichette. He was 0 for 2 with a strikeout. The 1-0 is taken by Bichette. That gets the call at the bottom of the zone. So I guess closed mouths don't get fed, right? Blake Snell barked at Alan Porter after the first pitch changeup, went right back to it, and this time got the call. Let's see a 1-1. Bichette with a swing and a fly ball to left field. Call is there. Calmly makes the catch, and despite the leadoff walk, Snell faces the minimum. We are halfway home in game number 5. It's Toronto 3 and the Dodgers 1.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Like our championship-winning boys in blue, your Southern California Chevy dealers have star talent at every position. Leading off, the #1 selling full-size pickup in Southern California, Chevy Silverado, with 9 unique trims to choose from, including ZR2, designed for maximum off-road performance and capability. With features like an off-road cut front bumper and 2-inch factory lift, no roads are no problem. Looking for a bold and sporty high-performance pickup? That's RST. From its aggressive style to its responsive feel, it's an energizing presence that really stands out. And for the ultimate combination of luxury and capability, there's High Country, offering premium leather seating and a 5.3-liter V8 engine, so you're both comfortable and in command. Stop by and drive one home today, or shop now at SoCalChevy.com. Based on S&P Global Mobility new retail registrations using large pickup segmentation. Call 844-55-CHEVY or see dealer for details.
2026 Dodger memberships are on sale now.
This one heading back, and it is gone. A home run.
Your 2026 membership includes opening day, exclusive member event access, team store discount, and much more. From the first pitch of opening day to unforgettable moments with your Dodgers family, your membership keeps you connected all season long. Join the road to glory with the boys in blue. For more information, visit Dodgers.com/memberships.
This is LA Dodgers baseball.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Los Angeles Dodgers and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
2026 Dodger memberships are on sale now. Your membership includes opening day, exclusive member event access, and so much more. So be a part of the Dodgers family by going to Dodgers.com/memberships. One final game here at the Ravine in 2025. Game 5 of the World Series, which is tied at 2 games apiece. We know everybody is going back to Toronto for at least Game 6. The Dodgers would prefer that trip be with a 3-2 series lead, but it's the Blue Jays with a 3-1 lead in this game, as Yesavage has, by and large, Mo, totally silenced the Dodger lineup.
The other thing is, too, is that very few times tonight has Yesavage gone deep in a count. Talking about a 3-ball count. He has yet to walk a batter. Hit Freeman. That was a splitter that went into the dirt, came up and hit Freddie. But the Dodgers are not swinging the bat with any authority at all, other than the swing by Kike Hernandez for the home run.
Max Muncy leading off against Yesavage. Ball 1 upstairs. The rookie right-hander just 63 pitches after that offering. The Dodgers made him work in the third. That was when Kike Hernandez hit the home run. And Hernandez is on deck. A slider at the knees taken by Muncy. Strike 1 on an even count. Yesavage has yet to walk a Dodger tonight. This is low, 2-1 on Muncy, and that's a stark contrast to when he started game number 1. Now, in his 4 innings, he issued 3 walks. He's been handing those out like hotcakes in this postseason. 2-1 the pitch. Muncy scalds it foul off the front of the Blue Jay dugout. Jays have to spin out of the way of that. That was a rocket.
The big changes for Yesavage in tonight versus Friday in game 1 is that he has confidence in that splitter. something that was extremely inconsistent his first outing against the Dodgers.
On a 2-2, Muncy hits one on the ground right side. It's picked up at second by Connor Falefi. Yesavage covering the bag, steps on it before Muncy can. One gone. The Dodgers haven't put the leadoff man on in any of the first 5 innings of this game. Maybe Kike has to do it all by himself offensively. He's back to the plate, 1 for 1 with a home run. Yesavage with a little bit of a mistake, up and in with the hard stuff, and Kike made no mistake, launching it into the left field pavilion. About 2 sections over from the Dodger bullpen. Here's the pitch. It's ball 1 low, a slider.
This is the 5th inning, but quite frankly, the way Yesavage is throwing, the Dodgers are swinging the bat, it's getting late quickly.
Ball, no strikes. The right-hander comes set. Hernandez swings and pops it in the air, drifting foul to our right. Back-to-back sliders to start this plate appearance for Hernandez. The 1-1. Big swing, big miss. 3 straight sliders.
Liable to see another one, too.
Hernandez took time. Now he's ready to go. Ball and 2 strikes. Strikes out swinging. As Yesavage went to the splitter, and he is now at 9 Ks in 4 2/3 innings. This is a special World Series night for the rookie. Trey Yesavage, this year in the minors, he struck out about 41% of the batters that he faced. So this strikeout stuff is certainly a part of the scouting report. This is upstairs, a fastball, ball 1 to Alex Call. Call 0 for 1. He flew out to center field his first trip up there. The pitch. Popped it straight up the elevator shaft. Kirk tosses the mask, and this one gets into the second row of the dugout club seats. Bouncing on the first, Mary Hart. Bert Sugarman down there. How you get the souvenir. Everybody's okay. Ball and a strike on Call. 3-1 Toronto, 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the 5th. Yesavage clips the outside corner with a splitter to jump ahead of the Dodger left fielder. Getting the start over Andy Pages in the outfield. Kike Hernandez moving from left to center as the Dodgers look for anything to spark a dormant offense. Dave Roberts noted the at-bat quality that they expect from Call. Yesavage spikes a splitter and barely got to the dirt. 2-2. Roberts mentioning just the opportunity, the odds, the improved odds. The Dodgers get a runner on out of the 9th spot in front of Shohei, who is on deck. The 2-2. Way upstairs. That splitter slipped away from Yesavage, and the count is full for Call. Let's see a payoff pitch. Check swing on a breaking ball in the dirt, and they say he went around. Jordan Baker, who let Schneider stay in there after offering, rings up Call. And Yesavage finishes the 5th with back-to-back Ks. He's at double digits, 10 strikeouts in 5 dominant innings in Game 5. 3-1 Blue Jays going to the 6th.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Streaming on the iHeartRadio app.
It's Trucktober at your Toyota dealer. Choose from the biggest inventory of the year of new Tacomas and Tundras with the biggest savings. Get a low APR or a great lease on the trucks with a legendary reputation for toughness, performance, and reliability. So hurry in today and take advantage of special Trucktober savings on a new Tacoma or Tundra, only at your Toyota dealer. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Now it's easier than ever to find the Toyota that's just right for you at Toyota.com. You can explore our full lineup of vehicles, compare features side by side, search our available inventory, see our latest offers, find a dealer. You can even build, price, and accessorize your Toyota right online. So for your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV, just visit Toyota.com. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Never forget this moment.
Building a Dodger dynasty.
We're not stopping at one.
We are running it back.
Don't miss a second on LA's best sports talk. AM 570 LA Sports.
And on the iHeartRadio app.
Meet LA Care Health Plan, the #1 choice for Medi-Cal in LA, offering free health coverage for those who meet income requirements. Get doctor visits, prescriptions, rides to your doctor, and more at no cost to you. Learn how to apply at lacare.org/medi-cal today.
This ball's back and it's gone, a home run.
This is LA Dodgers World Series Baseball on your home of the world champion LA Dodgers Audio Network.
Top of the 6th inning at Dodger Stadium. The Blue Jays lead 2-1. All the damage was done early. I mean, really early. First pitch of the game, solo home run, Davis Schneider. And just a couple of pitches later, a second home run from Vlad Guerrero Jr. 2-0 in a blink for the Blue Jays. Kike Hernandez got one back with a solo shot of his own in the third. And the Dodgers offered that run right back to Toronto in the top of the 4th. So 3-1 the score. And Mo, you're spot on. It's getting late pretty early because Yesavage is absolutely shoving against the Dodgers tonight.
Yeah, it's almost identical pitch counts, but there's no comparison of what has happened. 78 pitches for Snell, 77 pitches for Yesavage.
First pitch to Alejandro Kirk. Just misses the top of the zone, and Snell tilts his head at Alan Porter. Porter tilted his head right back. Kirk is 1 for 2. Snell misses in the dirt, 2-0. I will say we've noticed after the first 4 games, and I think it's going to continue after this 5th game, both fan bases in this World Series kind of scratching their head with some of the umpiring that we have seen, particularly behind home plate. Fastball top the zone, strike 1 called, 2-1 on Kirk. Here's the pitch. Big swing, big miss. 2-2. High slider from Snell. A 2-run game, a bloop and a blast. And Mo, there have been instances, so many. I mean, watch a baseball game, you're likely to see it, where a team could look absolutely dead in the water forever and then just wake up out of nowhere. Snell fires, misses inside with the fastball. Full count now on Kirk.
The Dodgers are waiting for the bullpen to come in to place for Savage the way he's going. They're going to leave him in there as long as he can move his arm.
3-2, grounded to Muncy. Has it on a backhand toward the line. Long throw. Freeman backs up and he fields it on a hop. That's out number 1. Well played by Muncy at the hot corner. At 5 feet or so inside the line toward the back of the dirt. But Mo, even just last night, yes, the Blue Jays did get that 2-run home run from Vlad against Ohtani early, but outside of that, they really weren't doing anything until they erupted in that 4-run 7th to ultimately pull away in game number 4. The Dodgers need something like that here in game 5. Ball 1 in, a fastball misses from Snell against Varsho.
Now, what teams have had so far in the series, a big inning here and there. Dodgers need to figure out a way to manufacture one of their own.
A 1-0. Varsho swings and misses and levels the count. Yeah, you're right. I mean, during this World Series, the Blue Jays had a 9-run sixth in Game 1, a 4-run fourth in Game 3, and a 4-run seventh last night in Game 4. The Dodgers have yet to have an inning where they scored even 3 runs. Snell misses inside again with the heater, 2-1. (3-1) Toronto. Bases empty, 1 out in the top of the 6th. Snell's 2-1. Misses inside with a change. 3-1. There have been way too many 3-ball counts for Blake Snell tonight. He's approaching 90 pitches. Here's number 89. It's strike 2. Slider on the outside corner. The payoff. Varsho pulls it to right at Teoscar Hernandez. A routine fly out for Varsho. 2 gone in the 6th.
Third baseman, Clement.
Two outs, nobody on. Ernie Clement swings at the first pitch and misses. Strike 1. Snell starts him off with the cambio.
One of the better changeups he's had tonight. And believe it or not, a swing and a miss.
The 0-1. Clement bounces it to first. Freddie goes to his left, dives to stop it on the dirt, steps on the bag all by himself. Oh, baby, what a play by Freddie. That would have been a slap base hit down the line. It would have been extra bases for Clement. Says Freddie Freeman. That's out number 3. A 1-2-3-6 for Snell, keeping it 3-1 Toronto. 5.5 innings complete.
LA's best sports star.
That's a good endorsement there.
AM 570 LA Sports.
When you look at a Ford F-150, you'll see hard work, a great adventure, and so much more. Inside and Out is designed for the family, the road trip, and the most demanding jobs.
With that kind of versatility, it's no wonder it's America's best-selling truck for 48 years and counting.
The 2025 Ford F-150, from California's best-selling truck brand, Ford. It's time to see Ford in a new light.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. When it comes to your child's health, you want the all-star team from Children's Hospital Los Angeles. U.S. News & World Report has once again named CHLA the #1 hospital in California and ranked in the top 10 nationally for kids. Learn more today at chla.org.
Escape the confines of the city for the expansive beauty of the San Ynez Valley with a short 2-hour drive up the coast. Let Shumash Casino Resort be your destination getaway. Welcome to freedom. Go to shumashcasino.com. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, Dodger fans. In the game of life with its home runs, curveballs, and strikes, the LA County Department of Mental Health has you covered. If you ever feel anxious, overwhelmed, or need immediate help, we are here for you. The Department of Mental Health offers free emotional support, service referrals, and crisis counseling. Call our 24/7 helpline at 1-800-854-7771. That's 1-800-854-7771. Or visit dmh.lacounty.gov.
Now,
this very moment,
back to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth on your official home of Los Angeles Dodgers baseball.
That play by Freddie Freeman, the save of the game, brought to you by Metropolitan Water District of Southern California. Goodbye, grass. Hello, rebates. BeWaterWise.com. Dodgers within a bloop and a blast. 3-1 Toronto. Top of the order, coming to the plate in the home half of the 6th. Brought to you by the hardworking Chevy Silverado, built on a legacy of long-lasting dependability. So hit up your Southern California Chevy dealer today or go shopping at SoCalChevy.com.
And have the Dodgers been trying to hit too many blasts, if you will? Other than the home run hit by Kike Hernandez in a 2-1 pitch with 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd inning, the Dodgers have only 5 other baseballs that have been put into play. Only 3 have been hit even to the outfield, other than the home run by Hernandez.
Ohtani, Smith, and Betts due up against Yesavage. First pitch of the inning is a ball in the dirt. Ohtani is 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this game. Is 0 for 5 with 3 Ks since that performance in Game 3 in which he reached base safely 9 times. Yesavage is 1-0. Is there at the top of the zone. Ohtani watches a splitter. Even the count. The 1-1. Big swing. Big miss. It's a slider down and in. Strike 2 for Yesavage.
Well, I'd be surprised if Ohtani even sees a fastball. If he does see a fastball, I think it's just going to be a show-me pitch. Like inside, and they go back outside.
Ohtani hits one hard to right field, but Barger dives, and he makes the catch. A line drive off the bat of Ohtani. Sinking fast. Barger running to his right. A Superman dive makes the play. And that is back-to-back nights now where you hear loud contact for the Dodgers, but right at a Blue Jay. One gone in the 6th inning.
The Jays have not made any mistakes at all tonight.
Whereas the Dodgers have. 3-1 the score. Will Smith. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 1 from Yesavage, who has struck out 10 in the first 5 innings. He's just the second pitcher in World Series history to record 10 Ks in the first 5 innings of a game. The 0-1. Smith with a swing and a miss. Strike 2. You want to know who the other one is? I'll give you a hint. He's in attendance tonight. Sandy Koufax, Game 1 of the 1963 Fall Classic. That is the company Yesavage has joined here tonight in Game 5 of the 2025 World Series. Smith down on 3 pitches. That was a slider. Barely was above the dirt. 2 out.
They'll be looking in the record book again because if you start to look at Yesavage, when he had 10 strikeouts in 5 innings, that's the most by a rookie in a World Series. Don Newcomb has the record with the Brooklyn Dodgers of 11 in Game 1 of the 1949 World Series.
That bounces a slider foul. Strike 1.
So we're seeing something that, you know.
And the way he's going, I think he's going to break Nuke's record. That's strike 2. Betts watches a slider, hit the bottom of the zone, outer half. Mookie is 0 for 2. He has struck out twice, in danger of a third. He is 3 for 21 in the World Series.
And Mookie right now, you know, talking to Nomar Garcia-Farm earlier tonight, just talking about the hitting, and unfortunately, Bench right now looks a little lost at home plate.
Pitch. Hooks outside, ball out of hand. That fastball a foot away from Betts. 1-2.
And that's a frustrating spot to be for a hitter. Remember the other night we talked about Mookie Betts in between half innings when he was not hitting. He was actually going into the cage to get some extra swings during the game.
1-2 in the dirt. Count squares up. Tying runs on deck for the Dodgers if Betts can get aboard. Freddie Freeman is waiting. They trail Toronto 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. 2 outs and the bases are clear. And that has been the case for most of the night. Oh, just 3 base runners for the Dodgers in Game 5. Yesavage has owned them up to this point. Takes a deep breath, delivers the 2-2. Betts chops it to third. Clement over, sets and throws. And Betts now 3 for 22 in the World Series. The Dodgers down in order. Ohtani, Smith, and Betts can't spark anything. 6 full innings in the books. 3-1 Blue Jays.
When you want Dodgers, the only home is AM 570 LA Sports.
Medicare beneficiaries need help choosing the right health plan during this year's AEP? Outsmart Medicare and let PIH Health be your guide to all things enrollment. Don't miss your chance to join our network in 2026. Visit PIHhealth.org/Medicare or call 888-365-4450. That's 888-365-4450. 888-365-4450. PIH Health, your health and wellness partner.
Bases are loaded, stakes are high, and hopes are even higher. If anyone can power through the pressure to win it all, it's the world champion Dodgers. As a proud sponsor since their inaugural season at Dodger Stadium, 76 would like to give a huge congratulations to the Dodgers on their 13th consecutive playoffs. Let's go, go, go for another win. 76, proud sponsor of the Los Angeles Dodgers since 1962. 76 is a trademark owned by Phillips 66 Company. Copyright 2025, all rights reserved.
Hi, I'm Kike Hernandez. Winning a world championship is incredible, but nothing beats being a dad to my 4-year-old daughter, Penelope. Making sure she has a strong, healthy start means being present, playing, and staying patient, even when it feels challenging. First 5 California is my go-to for tips and supporting her growth and well-being, so she can thrive no matter what challenges come her way. Learn more at first5california.com.
Vroom, vroom. From the Galpin Motors broadcast booth.
Streaming right to your mobile device.
LA Dodgers baseball continues on its official home.
Shelby Drive, look alive, look alive. Came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, we gon' see.
Top of the 7th inning brought to you by Shakey's Pizza Parlor, the official pizza partner of the Dodgers audio broadcast. When it's game night, it's group night at Shakey's.com. Pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Dodgers Audio Network.
Dodgers World Series baseball is here. Don't miss a moment on the home of the blue. KLAC, KYSR, HD2, Los Angeles.
The story of Game 5 is Yesavage, the rookie righty, in his first ever postseason start on the road. Shoot, this is just his 8th start of his major league career. And 5 of them have come in the postseason. And he has dominated the Dodgers in this pivotal contest. All time, the series is tied 2-2. The winner of Game 5 has gone on to win the World Series 31 times in 46 plays.
Yesavage has just baffled the Dodgers tonight. 11 punch-outs, 6 innings.
Blake Snell returns to the mound, 92 pitches after 6. He's facing the lefty Addison Barger. Starts him off with ball 1, down and in with a fastball at 95.
Well, for Snell, he understands the workload right now is to put a goose egg up on the board. And the Dodgers offensively, they're looking up and frustrated. They have just 9 outs to work with as hitters.
The pitch gets the outside corner with the slider, 1-1. Activity in the Dodger bullpen. The young righty Edgardo Enriquez. The 1-1 coming. Snell misses outside. Had an issue with the mound, it appeared, after he threw that pitch. 2-1 for Barger. The right fielder has reached twice. A single in the second, a walk in the 4th, and this is a lefty hitter now. So left on left. He did launch a left on left grand slam as a pinch hitter in Game 1 of the World Series. But his biggest play perhaps was that catch in right field, taking a hit away from Ohtani the last half inning. Swings and pops it up. Will Smith is going to give it a look, but it gets out of play.
Yeah, especially leading off an inning. To make that diving stop, if he doesn't have it, it's a double, maybe a triple. What could have been was not.
And that retees a point we made earlier. The Dodgers have yet to put the leadoff man on tonight. The pitch. Barger slaps it to the left side, and it's between Muncy and the line. Against the shift into left field, Addison Barger slaps his way aboard with a leadoff base hit. He's on for a 3rd time in this one. Yeah, how many me hits have we seen in this World Series?
Actually, a nice play by Cole coming in and not allowing a double. The Blue Jays have been relentless. The Dodgers have been mysterious.
Isaiah Kiner for Leffa. 1 on, nobody out. 3-1 Toronto in the 7th. The pitch. Shows the bunt. Pulls it back because Snell's fastball is neck high. 1-0. That run on first base, it feels like it means everything, the way the Dodger offense is going right now. I mean, at 1 through 9, basically, the unit for LA has been absolutely terrible. Falefa bunts it foul, first base side, 1-1. The last 26 innings, they have 25 strikeouts. They're hitting $165 as a team, and they scored only 4 runs. They have been carried by the starting pitching for pretty much the entirety of this postseason. And now, with the starters having a couple blips on the radar, the offense is being exposed. 1-1. Kiner-Falefa pulls back the bunt attempt, takes strike 2 on a fastball at 97 on the outer half. Freeman holding Barger on first. Muncy creeping in at the corners as Snell throws over to Freeman.
And Falefa was dropping the bat and then raising his right hand, his top hand on the barrel of the bat. So at least on what was perceived to going to be a pitch, he was thinking bunt again.
It's 1-2. So let's find out. He's going to keep the bat on the shoulders. Snell smikes one in the dirt. Smith can't find it. It's front of the plate, and Barger's at at second. Extra 90 feet. There was a spike breaking ball well in front of the plate. Bounced off of Smith. The Dodger backstop had no idea where it went. He was looking down at his feet. It bounced forward in front of the plate. And so Barger now in scoring position.
Yeah, it came up and hit him a low part of the chest protector, but just bounced off at a kind of a weird angle.
He scored a wild pitch. Runner in scoring position for Kiner-Falefa. Another spike pitch. And it's a full count now. Kiner-Falefa started this plate appearance, wanted to give himself up as a bunter. Then he fell behind 1-2. Now back-to-back bounce balls have filled the count. Three balls, 2 strikes. 3-1 Toronto in the 7th. The pitch. Grounded to the left side. Mookie has it in the glove. Throws across his body on the run. In time to get out number 1. Barger holds at second base. Yes, when it's all said and done, all parties are content with what happened. Leadoff base hit. 1 out, and the guy's on second. All parties for the Blue Jays.
That was the first at bat for the Blue Jays tonight with a runner in scoring position. So they're 0 for 1 in this spot. Dodgers are 0 for 1 themselves.
Now Andres Jimenez, number 9 hitter, swings and misses, strike 1. A fastball from Snow. He's still got 97 on that pitch as he is past the 100 pitch plateau here in the 7th. He's at 104. Dodgers trying to squeeze 7 innings out of Snell. The 0-1. Misses high. Sellout crowd at Dodger Stadium, for the most part, listless right now. The offense hasn't given much to cheer about. And now they're playing defense on a 1-1. Snell goes to the curve low and outside. Jimenez checked his swing.
This is probably the last batter that Snell will face.
2-1. Following this, strike 2. After a brief moment of time, Snell and Jimenez get ready. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, a runner on second. Here's the pitch. Bouncing ball, first base side, foul. Just right of the bag. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch. It is outside. Smith throws to second. Diving back in is Barger, and Mookie Betts did great work to keep that on the infield. It was a bouncing throw right behind the sliding Barger. And now it's a full count on Jimenez in the 9 spot. Three and 2 on Jimenez. Pitch 110 from Blake Snell. It is ball 4, a curveball up and in, and a walk issued to Jimenez. Mark Pryor is going to come out of the Dodger dugout, not Dave Roberts. Right-handed hitter Davis Schneider in the leadoff spot, coming to the plate next. The Dodgers thought they would get at least one dominant Blake Snell outing in this World Series. Didn't happen. He is fighting his tail off tonight, though, to keep the team in it, Mo, and that much you cannot take away from Snell. 3 earned runs so far, 6 hits. That was just his 4th walk that he issued there to Jimenez. He has struck out 6. 2 of the 6 hits were home runs starting the game.
Left field, number 36, Davis Schneider.
Home run, strikeout, walk. That's been Schneider's night so far. 2-1, 1 out in the 7th. The Blue Jays lead by 2. The pitch is a strike. Changeup at the knees, splitting the plate. U.S. and Canadian flags basically still in center field. The pitch hooks in there, strike 2. Back-to-back changeups. Schneider takes time. At Dodger Stadium, we said the offense hasn't given them much to cheer about, but those who are here, some are trying to get the crowd into this game. They're trying to get the crowd into it and get Blake Snell out of it, as an out of this jam in the 7th. 0-2. Here's the pitch. It is just a hair low. Snell was skipping on the mound, wanted that strike 3 call. It never came from Alan Porter. That was a terrific slider down and in, but Schneider did not offer, and Snell didn't get the call. So it's 1-2. The pitch bounces off of Smith. It dribbles up the line. Runner to third. Second wild pitch of the 7th inning. Second extra base gifted to Addison Barger.
Yeah, for Barger, he took a real good secondary lead. He was anticipating maybe a pitch in the dirt. He took off immediately.
It's been far from a clean game for the Dodgers tonight. At the corners now, 1 out, the 2-2 pitch. Low in the dirt, blocked by Smith. Full count.
Well, you stay with Snell to get to Schneider. It was 1 for 2 with a walk at that home run on the first pitch. So overall, he's now 2 for 9 against Snell, but I doubt that Snell will go pitch to Guerrero, who's on deck.
This will be pitch 116 from Snell. The payoff to Schneider. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him with the changeup. And that is the end of the line for Blake Snell. After his 7th strikeout, he couldn't finish the 7th inning, but 7 Ks. Gave everything he had. And what will be his final start of 2025, Blake Snell will leave to an ovation at Dodger Stadium. His first campaign in Dodger blue. 3-1 Jays. 2 outs, 2 on in the 7th. We'll be back in a moment.
It's game time, LA. We are locked in on our boys in blue right now. And when you're glued to every pitch and play, you need a network that can handle all the heat. That's where Verizon comes in. They've got America's best 5G network, so you can stream the games and post those let's go stories without missing a beat. From me and our friends at Verizon, let's go blue. Rankings based on Root Metrics United States Root Score Report dated first half 2025. Your results may vary.
Bases are loaded, stakes are high, and hopes are even higher. If anyone can power through the pressure to win it all, it's the world champion Dodgers. As a proud sponsor since their inaugural season at Dodger Stadium, 76 would like to give a huge congratulations to the Dodgers on their 13th consecutive playoffs. Let's go, go, go for another win. 76, proud sponsor of the Los Angeles Dodgers since 1962. 76 is a trademark owned by Phillips 66 Company. Copyright 2025, all rights reserved.
Steve Sachs here. I've been talking about my new healthcare coverage with Alignment Health Plan, and now I've got a personal experience that really shows why it matters. Recently, I faced an unexpected medical emergency. It could have been overwhelming, but Alignment was right there. They walked me through everything, step by step, turning a stressful situation into one that I can handle with confidence. If you're 65 or have a loved one that needs more personal one-on-one Medicare attention, trust me, Alignment's got you covered. The annual enrollment period is October 15 through December 7. Don't miss your chance. Visit AlignmentHealthPlan.com today.
I shut them down. I shut them down.
It is 3-1 Toronto, but it feels like 12-1 with the way the Dodger offense has been performing of late. And that is why, Mo, this situation is critical for Edgardo Enriquez in the Dodger bullpen. Pitching change presented by Navien, HVAC, and water heater products. 3-1, top of the 7th. Blue Jays on the corners, 2 out. Vlad Guerrero Jr. the batter.
Yeah, here's the big swing. I mean, the Dodgers cannot afford any more tallies. For Snell, he gave everything that he had. I mean, for his pitches that he made, he did his job, gave his ball club a chance to win a ball game. 116 pitches, but the offense hasn't shown up for them.
Enriquez to Vlad Jr. Ball one upstairs. A sinker at 99. Saw Enriquez for a couple innings in that Game 3 marathon. He was really strong out of the bullpen that night. And they need him again tonight. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Pumped it by him at 100. Guerrero in this game had a home run in the first inning when the Blue Jays started with back-to-back blasts. Walked in the third, then grounded into a double play in the 5th. The 1-1. This is high. Two balls and a strike. 2 on, 2 out. A 2-run lead for the Jays. Enriquez has a slider slip inside. Ball 3 on Guerrero. Got to be careful here. 3-1. Oh, fouled away. Strike 2. A fastball in the outside corner at 99. Guerrero takes time. Dodger Stadium trying to do its part. Most are standing, and most of those are waving those rally towels. 3-2 to Vlad Guerrero Jr. Enriquez coming set. The pitch to the backstop. Can't get it. Barger comes in and scores on the 3rd wild pitch of the 7th inning. Barger led off with a base hit, and 3 wild pitches brought him home. It was ball 4 to Guerrero. He's now aboard. First and second for Toronto, and the Blue Jays lead 4-1.
Fastball that was up. If it had been a left-handed batter, it would have plunked him.
That is called a pass ball. Whatever the case, it's a 4th run for Toronto. 2 on for Bo Bichette. Strike 1 from Enriquez.
Well, I think that's a product, quite frankly, that we talked about it. Baseball has gone to catchers being on a knee. It limits what you can do defensively as far as the lateral movement.
The 0-1. Down and in. Level count on Bichette, who's 0 for 3. Down in the left field bullpen. Another Dodger reliever up throwing. It's Anthony Banda. Dodgers down 4-1 in Game 5. Here in the top of the 7th, the 1-1 pitch. Ball out of hand. In the left-handed batter's box was that Enriquez fastball. So 2-1. And the Blue Jay bullpen, there is Sir Anthony Dominguez, the first one up. The pitch. A high slider deemed to be too high. That was a miss by Alan Porter. Another one for this umpiring crew. 3-1 for Bichette. The pitch. Bichette dumps one down into right field, a base hit. 1 run is in. The throw going to third. Guerrero slides in safe. The ball bounces away from Muncy. RBI base hit for the hobbled Bo Bichette. 5-1 Blue Jays in the 7th.
Say one thing is that the Blue Jays have capitalized on opportunities where the Dodgers have left the door open. 2 ground balls that should have been double plays earlier on. 2 wild pitches, and here in this inning, what was ruled as a pass ball because it did go off the catcher's mitt of Will Smith, even though he had to reach across the body to try and backhand it. But you've got to make better pitches.
Scoring change. We thought it was a wild pitch initially. They scored it a pass ball. We don't know why. They changed it to a pass ball. Doesn't matter. 4-1 after that point. Now 5-1 as Enriquez came in for the lane of righties with Guerrero and Bichette. Walk Guerrero. RBI base hit Bichette. Now Alejandro Kirk. Blue Jays up by 4. A high slider, again called a ball by Alan Porter. That was, I mean, those last 2, not even, being objective about it, those were in the zone. The pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. Enriquez is credited with just 4 strikes his first 13 pitches. Alan Porter telling somebody to stop talking in the Dodger dugout. Porter will see the video later. He's in the wrong. The 2-0. Hooks outside, ball 3. No matter what button has been pushed in the Dodger bullpen, save for their terrific effort in Game 3, and obviously Will Klein was Hercules that night for him. It has been really tough to find anybody who can record outside of the bullpen consistently. 3-0 upstairs, a 4-pitch walk to load the bases. And that's going to be all. The lefty Banda was warming for Varsho, who's on deck. He will face him as Enriquez can't record an out. Faces 3 batters, walked 2, gave up a single to the other. 5-1 Toronto, bases loaded, 2 out. We'll be back.
Spectrum TV Fixed TV and combined all your favorite sports streaming apps with live TV.
32! Blue 32! Hot! It's only more Hail Marys!
It's only more bottom of the ninth magic.
It's only more slow motion replays.
It's only getting all the sports with over 100 hours worth of streaming apps like ESPN, Fox One, Tennis Channel, Peacock, and more, included with live TV at no extra cost. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com.
It's a game of inches, and it feels especially true in the postseason. The Dodgers know it, and so does Edmunds. Edmunds is here to make sure that you're getting a fair payout on your car, nothing less. You can use their free appraisal tool to see up to 3 offers from car dealers who want to cut a check for your ride. There's no obligation, so you can use it even if you're just curious about how much you can get. Don't come up short. Go for a deal that works for you. Visit edmunds.com/Dodgers to see your offers today.
Hi, I'm Kike Hernandez. Winning a world championship is incredible, but nothing beats being a dad to my 4-year-old daughter, Penelope. Making sure she has a strong, healthy start means being present, playing, and staying patient, even when it feels challenging. First 5 California is my go-to for tips and supporting her growth and well-being, so she can thrive no matter what challenges come her way. Learn more at first5california.com.
Game 5 is hanging in the balance here in the 7th, and it feels like it's slipping away from the Dodgers. Pitching change brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Your 15-minute drive-through oil change with locations throughout Southern California. Toronto with 2 runs across in this inning, and they have loaded the bases. There are 2 outs. Anthony Banda going to try and get the lefty Dalton Varsho. This inning started with Blake Snell. Leadoff single, got a ground out, a walk, a strikeout. So it was first and second with 2 outs in the inning. No runs in yet, and then they go to Edgardo Enriquez, who threw a wild pitch. Walked Guerrero to bring in the Blue Jays' 4th run, charged to Snell, and then Enriquez gave up a base hit to Bichette, scored the 5th run, charged to Snell. 5 earned for a 2nd straight World Series start for Snell. Strike 1 from Banda on the inside corner against Varsho. The pitch just misses the outside corner, 1-1. (5-1) Blue Jays. Top of the 7th, 2 outs, bases loaded. The 1-1 pitch. Varsho hits it on the ground to second. Edmonds scoops it up, flips it to Betts to get the out at second, and then the inning. So Toronto leaves them loaded, but scores 2, and they now lead by 4. But that 4-run deficit feels much greater because the Dodger offense is nowhere to be found of late. Let's see if they can find themselves after this 7th inning stretch in Game 5. They trail 5-1.
AM 570.
LA's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers.
Take your fun higher at Harrah's Resort SoCal with the help of Funner California Mayor Martin Short. Test your luck at one of 500 slots or over 50 table games. Then level up your fun with one of Mayor Marty's favorite dishes at one of 11 restaurants, including the world's largest Hell's Kitchen. Take relaxation to a funner level when you try a Mayor-approved treatment at the spa at Harrah's, or chill at one of 3 award-winning pools. To score a winning getaway to Funner California, visit harrissocal.com today.
The boys in blue are back in the Fall Classic for the 2nd year in a row, and their incredible lineup across the board delivers unmatched quality performance.
Speaking of quality, Hoffy Hot Dogs. You can always trust that Hoffy has the best lineup of hot dogs out there, from premium beef franks to bacon-wrapped hot dogs to their all-time MVP, the natural casing beef frankfurter.
Hoffy Hot Dogs, a SoCal treasure for nearly 100 years.
Visit HoffyBrand.com to find your nearest Hoffy product.
Quality on the grill with Hoffy is just as important as quality on the field. For the boys in blue,
Hoffy, local, original,
great.
Life moves fast. It's fierce, persistent, determined. At City of Hope Cancer Center, we are too. Our groundbreaking research and discoveries have impacted millions of lives globally, moving science forward with the hope, passion, and speed every diagnosis deserves for a cancer-free future. City of Hope, pursuing cancer cures at the speed of life.
Blue October is on.
Back-to-back is in reach. Let's make some history.
This is LA Dodgers World Series Baseball on the LA Dodgers Audio Network.
Bottom of the seventh inning brought to you by Strauss, the official workwear partner of Major League Baseball. Freddie Freeman, Teoscar Hernandez, and Tommy Edman, scheduled hitters for the Dodgers in this inning. Their deficit in Game 5 has swelled to 4 runs, and Yesavage returns to the mound. He's at 89 pitches through 6 utterly dominant innings.
Well, the offense has got to get going, and 9 outs to work with, and they have squandered opportunities in the first 6. They've not figured out Yesavage, who's pitched a different ballgame, totally different than what they saw him in Game 1 in Toronto. He believes his splitter tonight for good reason. He's thrown it somewhere around the strike zone. He's encouraged some swings of those splitters out of the strike zone. And the Dodgers just continue to hit harmless fly balls when they do put the ball into play.
Yesavage has never thrown more than 94 pitches in the big leagues. He's at 89. Pitch number 90 is a high strike. Same area where Porter wasn't giving calls the last half inning. It was there for Yesavage. Strike 1. The pitch. Freeman fouls strike 2 over the net. That was a fastball in the heart. The right-hander's 0-2. Up and in. Miles Straw has replaced Davis Schneider in left field. Improved defense for the Blue Jays. On a 1-2. Freeman strikes out swinging. That's a dozen now for Yesavage. A new rookie record as he surpasses Nuke. Late Dodger legend Don Newcomb.
And that was another splitter.
12 strikeouts, the most by any pitcher in a World Series game in 25 years. El Duque, Orlando Hernandez, back in the Subway World Series of 2000. Ball 1 up and away to Teoscar Hernandez. Yesavage with a performance for the ages. And he's not done yet. And he has a splitter on the outer half, 1-1. Ball and a strike, the pitch. Hernandez, tardy on a fastball down the middle. Fouled it away, strike 2. Both Freeman and Hernandez, Mo, they had fastballs in the heart. Couldn't do anything with it. They fell behind in the count. Freeman was put away. What about Teo? Let's see. Tapper, left side, charging Clement. He won't have a throw. An infield single for Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, if it works, use it. It's only the 3rd hit tonight the Dodgers have been able to muster.
Just a 4th base runner. This is the bottom of the 7th inning.
Number 25, Tommy Edman.
But because the Blue Jays scored 2 in the top of the 7th inning, it's not the tying run coming to the plate with Tommy Edman. It's 5-1 Toronto, 1 on, 1 out. Yesavage starts off with strike 1, a high slider on the outer 3rd. He's now at 98 pitches. Blue Jays are letting him roll here in Game 5, and why wouldn't you? Based on what we've seen up to this point, those 98 pitches, how many of them have been stressful? Swing and a miss as Edman is behind 0-2. Perhaps got a piece of that slider. It was in the dirt. The 0-2. Low. Edman struck out in the 2nd. And he popped out to shortstop, ending the fourth when the Dodgers had first and second. And that was their lone plate appearance with a runner in scoring position. On a 1-2, Yesavage misses in the dirt, squares the count on Edman, who did not offer at that splitter.
Jays continue to play Clement, the third baseman, like he's guarding the line in a one-run game in the 8th or 9th inning, because that splitter, think of what right-handers may pull it down that line.
The pitch upstairs, ball 3. That was a ball out of hand, a head-high slider from Yesavage. 102 pitches. He hasn't been here before in the big leagues in terms of pitch count. Dodger Stadium trying to apply some pressure. Fans to their feet. The pitch is foul by Edman. That would have been ball 4. The Dodgers have not lost back-to-back games in the postseason since games 2 and 3 of last year's division series against the Padres. That streak is in jeopardy. 5-1 Jays, bottom of the 7th. 1 on, 1 out. A full count on Tommy Edman. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Clement has it. Goes to second for 1. The turn in time. Double play. Inning over. Trey Yesavage, a special night. One that baseball will remember for a long time. The rookie stifling the Dodgers for 7 innings, striking out 12. We go to the 8th. 5-1 Blue Jays.
LA's best sports talk.
That's a good endorsement there.
AM 570 LA Sports.
LA County has seen its share of devastation this year, testing the strength of our communities. I'm Dave Roberts, manager of LA's favorite ball club. In LA, we don't give up, we rebuild. And I love a strong comeback story. Our residents heard the call and stepped up in remarkable ways. We'll stand shoulder to shoulder to rebuild. And we're not finished. Water for LA is more than pipes and pumps. It's about protecting what we love, our homes, our health, and our environment. Learn more at waterforla.com.
Now, Money Smith here talking about Galpin Ford. I've known Mike Schwartz, General Manager, Paul Ulbrich, General Sales Manager, for a long time. #1 in the world, Galpin, 29 years in a row. October is championship time, and they want it again. They want you to check out those 2,400 cars, trucks, SUVs. Get your price, choose your finance or lease terms. Do it all online if you like. Shop and buy from home. They'll drive it right to you. Plus, easy financing. They finance customers nearly every day who've been turned down elsewhere, and they have the 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty on almost every used vehicle and every single new one. So again, it's Mike Schwartz, it's Paul Ulbrich, it's GalpinFord.com.
How do you top a Shakey's pepperoni pizza with half a dozen plump and juicy chicken wings? When it's game on, feed your flock with a medium pepperoni pizza plus 6 succulent bone-in wings and your choice of sauce, now just $19.99. For dinner time, game time, or anytime, wing it at Shakey's with our new pizza and wings combo. Get it to go at Shakey's.com or dine in and watch the game at your neighborhood Shakey's with an ice-cold pitcher of beer. Shakey's pizza and wings combo for 2, just $19.99. Grab it before it flies the coop.
Now,
this very moment,
back to the Galpin Motors broadcast booth on your official home of Los Angeles Dodgers baseball.
I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Quarter piece, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy.
Top of the 8th inning is brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa, the MVP for fun, food, and good times. Less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. Morongo, celebrating 20 years of good times. Has not been a good time at Dodger Stadium these last 2 nights, Mo. The final 2 home games of the season. And the Dodgers last night had an opportunity to take a 3-1 series stranglehold in this World Series. And they fell flat on their face in that one as Ohtani was outpitched by Shane Bieber. And the offense was outperformed again by the Blue Jays. And tonight, Blake Snell gave up 5 earned runs. Yes, 2 scored after he left the ball game, but 5 earned runs in back-to-back starts in this World Series. And the Dodger offense, I mean, any offense against Trey Yesavage tonight would struggle, and they have.
And the numbers are lopsided and beats the last 2 games. And we're going to the 8th inning right now, but in the last 2 games, Dodgers have been outscored 11-3. They've given up 7 hits tonight. They gave up 11 hits last night. And the Dodgers' last 2 games have a total of 9 hits.
First pitch of the inning, pop back over the net behind home plate, strike 1. Anthony Bond is still on the mound. He's facing 6, 7, and 8 for the Blue Jays, starting with Ernie Clement.
I'm sure the Dodgers had a plan offensively, as they normally do. But they have either been totally surprised by Yesavage, or they just were not even close to committing the plan.
Ground ball foul, third base side, strike 2. Yesavage was getting hugs and handshakes in the Blue Jays dugout, emphatic at that, and that signals that he is done. But 104 pitches. The rookie goes 7 innings on the road at Dodger Stadium and shuts down the Dodger offense.
He was just fabulous.
Clement stays alive with a foul ball.
We can talk about lack of hitting of the Dodgers. They prepped for it. They had good scouting report, no question about it. But that was just a terrific outing by Yesavage.
The 0-2. Clement lines it into center field, a base hit. A 2-strike single. Bondikin put him away. Lead off Blue Jay aboard in the 8th. Toronto already leading 5-1. The Blue Jay hitters have had a plan. They have stuck to it. They have executed it. The Dodgers, the plan has basically been, let's wait for Shohei to carry us offensively. Hard to win the last games of the year with that. Strike 1 to Addison Barger.
And it's hard to win games if you don't hit the ball.
Yeah, I'm saying.
That's just the oversimplistic approach, but that's exactly what it is.
The pitch. Outside corner, 0-2. Barger was the leadoff batter in the 7th. A base hit off Blake Snell. Worked his way to third on 2 wild pitches, and then he came in to score on Enriquez's wild pitch. He has reached all 3 times tonight. Bonda with a long hold. He will throw over to first base.
The other part, too, talking about not hitting the ball. The Dodgers in the last 17 innings, 16 innings.
I'm going to guess the numbers aren't great, Mo.
Struck out 19 times.
Yep, I was right. Ding, ding, ding. The 0-2. Skips off the glove of Smith, dribbles toward the Dodger dugout. Extra base for Toronto. The biggest game of the Dodgers year, and they have come out like it is the middle of summer with how sloppy they have played.
Yep, it's been a group effort.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. 1-2 for Barger. This could be a dagger inning if the Dodgers don't shape up. Ground ball to second. Clement gets to third, out number 1. Instead of a double play, runner on third, 1 out. Again, giving extra teams or extra bases in 90 feet to any team, but especially the best team in the American League and the best offense in baseball, is a bold strategy.
Well, they've helped themselves. For example, they have a 5-1 lead. It was important with 2 strikes to get the runner over to third. Now the infield has to play in tightly.
Connor Falefa grounds it through the left side, base hit. Runner scores, 6-1 Toronto. Again, all of that because of a wild pitch. Truly. With no wild pitch, the runner stays on first. Next ball is on the ground, double play. Now you hear "Let's Go Blue Jays" chants here at Dodger Stadium. 1 on, 1 out, 6-1 Toronto here in the 8th. Runner goes. Swinging a foul ball back.
If you're not going to pay attention to them, they're going to take second base. They're going to take your wallet. They'll take your shoes. Dodgers tonight, to this point, have been outplayed in just about every facet of the game.
There are no errors officially on the scoreboard, but gosh, have there been some misplays, some boneheaded plays, some wild pitches. Popped up, going beyond short. Shallow left. Call charges in and makes the catch. Second out of the 8th inning. Connor Falefa holds on first.
Well, Dodgers have set a record, one they didn't want to. 4 wild pitches. That's a World Series record. I imagine that no one wants to step up and grab that trophy.
There won't be an on-field ceremony for it, I don't think.
It's a back alley ceremony.
Yeah. 6-1 Toronto. 2 outs, runner on first in the 8th. Miles Straw's first plate appearance.
If you're going to throw over, why not use a good move?
Is that rhetorical?
No. Frustrated.
Yeah. That's allowed here. Pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. Zero energy in the Dodger dugout. And haven't seen a whole lot of fight or focus on the field either, for being totally honest. Now, the vast majority of that credit goes to Yesavage, who's in line for a massive Game 5 win. Slider up and away, 2-0 for Banda, 2 outs and a runner on.
And this game is so pivotal because if it stays like it is, Blue Jays go back home where they were very good, needing 1 win in the 2 games.
Yep. 2-0, up and away, ball 3. This is Miles Straw at the plate. Just a reminder for everybody, including Anthony Banda. Straw's 0 for 7 in this World Series. Hitting 125 in the postseason with an OPS of 301. 3 balls, no strikes. Runner goes. It's a strike. Throw down to second. Not in time.
No chance.
Yeah.
You don't give your catcher any chance at all.
Stolen base for Connor Falefa to get into scoring position.
Instead of the onset, the Blue Jays come in and they believe they can take this thing. They've been regarded as the underdog in just about every playoff series.
3-1 popped in the air, drifts foul out of play, first base side.
No, they don't play like the underdog.
Three-2 popped up on the infield. Playable for Freeman at first base. He's there to make the play. So Connor Falefa stranded, but that's after his RBI single. Makes it a 5-run Toronto lead. The Dodgers have 6 outs to get 5 runs. 6-1 Toronto in the middle of the 8th.
AM 570.
LA's best sports talk.
The real home of the Dodgers.
Spectrum TV Fixed TV and combined all your favorite sports streaming apps with live TV.
32, Blue 32. Hot. It's only more Hail Marys.
It's only more bottom of the ninth magic.
It's only more slow motion replays.
It's only getting all the sports with over $100 worth of streaming apps like ESPN, Fox One, Tennis Channel, Peacock, and more, included with live TV at no extra cost. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com.
I like brands with real history. Strauss was founded in 1948 by Engelbert Strauss, and it's still family-owned and run to this day. Strauss is trusted by workers all over the world. Their pants are like tools you can wear. Smart pocket design, all-day comfort, and durability you can count on. And now Strauss is making history as the first brand ever with its logo on Major League Baseball helmets. From the job site to the big leagues, it's gear engineered to perform. Gear up now at Strauss.com. That's STRAUSS.com.
2026 Dodger memberships are on sale now.
This one heading back, and it is gone. A home run.
Your 2026 membership includes opening day, exclusive member event access, team store discount, and much more. From the first pitch of opening day to unforgettable moments with your Dodgers family, your membership keeps you connected all season long. Join the road to glory with the boys in blue. For more information, visit Dodgers.com/memberships. Blue October is on.
Back-to-back is in reach.
Let's make some history.
This is LA Dodgers World Series Baseball on the LA Dodgers Audio Network.
Tonight's game brought to you by First 5 California. 1 in 3 children are at risk of toxic stress. But there are things parents can do to help. Learn how to overcome it at first5california.com. Dodgers want to make it more difficult on themselves to overcome this Game 5 deficit. It's now 6-1 Toronto as the Blue Jays scored 2 in the 7th and 1 in the 8th. Yesavage is done for the night. That's the only positive news that you can report from the Dodgers tonight. 7 innings for Yesavage, the rookie, in his 8th ever Major League start. First on the road this postseason. 1 earned run on a Kike Hernandez homer in the 3rd, one of 3 hits allowed. Did not walk a batter, and he struck out 12, a career-high 104 pitches, a career performance for Yesavage, to which you can only say, Mo, bravo.
Well, I echo what you said earlier. This is a game by Yesavage going to be talked about for a long time. The rookie comes on, 12 strikeouts, the 7 innings, did more than just give his team a chance to win. He just shut down the Dodgers offensively.
Sir Anthony Dominguez first out of the pen. Strike 1 to Max Muncy. Right-hander starts him off with a 97-mile-per-hour fastball.
Now, was this just not executing the game plan? You know, the Dodgers 6 outs to work with. Are they capable of coming up with 5? Yes. Can they? We'll find out.
Strike 2 called for Dominguez. A splitter catches the bottom of the zone. The pitch. Muncy on the ground, right side. Guerrero to the backhand, fields it. Underhand toss to Dominguez, covering the bag. 1 out in the 8th.
A reminder, 2026 Dodger memberships are on sale. And on sale right now. And your membership includes not only opening day, but exclusive member event access and a whole lot more. So be part of the Dodger family. Check it out online. Dodgers.com/memberships.
Kike Hernandez, base is empty, 1 out in the 8th, 6-1 Blue Jays. Pitch, fouled away right side. Blake Treinen's going to be the next one out of the bullpen as he gets some low leverage work in. He tries to find himself before the end of the 2025 season. Hernandez takes a cut, and he swings through a 98-mile-per-hour fastball, 0-2. And the Blue Jay bullpen, Mo, it was talked about in a similar tone as the Dodgers entering this series. But I'll tell you what, they've showed up. Hernandez is down on 3 pitches, 2 going in the 8th inning.
It's not been a stressful night for the Blue Jays in their bullpen either. Last night or tonight. I mean, it's like you're down there sipping on mint juleps.
Left fielder number 12.
The Blue Jays in this World Series entering tonight, their bullpen, an ERA of 3.48. Double check my math there. Ball 1 outside on Alex Call. Looks like 3.04 ERA for the Toronto bullpen this series. It was 5.52 in the first 2 rounds of the postseason for them. The 1-0. Call takes outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Call and Ohtani on deck if the left fielder can get aboard. He's 0 for 2 tonight. A line out and a strikeout. The pitch is 98 at the knees, inner half, strike 1. The pitch is 98 outside corner, and Dominguez got squeezed. Another missed call from Alan Porter. The pitch. That is low, 99, a makeup call, 3-2.
Cole was headed to first base. He wants to do a U-turn.
It was a ball, but the previous pitch was a strike, so even out, 3-2. And not great for the scorecard. The payoff pitch. There's ball 4, an inside heater. Ball drops the bat, takes his base with 2 outs here in this 8th inning. The Dodgers down to their last 4 outs of offense. They trail 6-1.
There'll be a meeting in the mound. One of the odd numbers, and they keep numbers on everything. What about Shohei Ohtani, who pitched last night? What about the day after he pitches? Well, for the season, just a 147 batting average. The day after he's the starter.
And he's 0 for 3 tonight. 0 for 6 the last 2 games. But as his teammates have even said, this isn't just us and our commentary. It can't just be Shohei Ohtani offensively. But it has felt that way for a while. Jeff Hoffman, the closer, started warm in the Blue Jay bullpen. John Schneider has been rested, did not use him last night, and certainly not going to take any chances. Even if the Dodgers offense looks like this. Ground ball to first, right at Guerrero. And he taps the bag with his hand. Ohtani doesn't even get a quarter of the way down the line. He hit ground ball right to Guerrero Jr. Calls 2-out walk, is stranded. Game 5 going to the 9th. A lot of folks going to the exits. 6-1 Blue Jays.
AM 570 LA Sports.
Streaming on the iHeartRadio app.
When it comes to personal injury, Jacoby & Myers knocks it out of the park. And with a winning record of more than $2 billion in settlements, Jacoby & Myers is California's MVP. If you've been injured, don't settle for less than the firm voted the #1 personal injury firm 5 years in a row. Get the justice you deserve with Jacoby & Myers. Call 1-800-5-MILLION for a free consultation today. And let the big league lawyers fight for you. Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
What do you think makes the perfect snack?
It's gotta be when I'm really craving it and it's convenient.
Could you be more specific?
When it's cravenient.
Okay.
Like a freshly baked cookie made with real butter, available right down the street at AM/PM, or a savory breakfast sandwich I can grab in just a second at AM/PM.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
Well, yeah, we're talking about what I crave.
Which is anything from AM/PM.
What more could you want?
Stop by AM/PM where the snacks and drinks are perfectly craveable and convenient. That's cravenience. AM/PM, too much good stuff.
Spectrum TV Fixed TV and combined all your favorite sports streaming apps with live TV.
32, Blue 32, hot hype. It's only more Hail Marys.
It's only more bottom of the ninth magic.
It's only more slow motion replays.
It's only getting all the sports with over 100 hours worth of streaming apps like ESPN, Fox One, Tennis Channel, Peacock, and more, included with live TV at no extra cost. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com.
Vroom, vroom. From the Galpin Motors broadcast booth.
Streaming right to your mobile device.
LA Dodgers baseball continues on its official home.
9th inning at Dodger Stadium. 6-1 Toronto here in Game 5 of the World Series. Top of the 9th is sponsored by Cars for Kids. Ready to donate your old car? Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS now. Friendly agents are standing by to take your donation. Cars with a K to donate your car today. It'll be Guerrero Jr., Bichette, and Kirk on the schedule for Toronto, trying to pad this 6-1 lead. Blake Trinan on the bump now for L.A.
Dodgers, as we mentioned before, the players and some key personnel will be headed out tonight after the ball game to Toronto. I'm just wondering how many conversations are going to take place, if any, on the plane, or if it's going to be tomorrow. But the Dodgers had to work out tomorrow, and then on Friday they play. The Dodgers have to figure it out as a group.
Ball one outside on Guerrero Jr.
Because this was a night that, if we're looking at this and we're being honest, and we're not going to sugarcoat it, Dodgers have been outplayed in every facet of the game tonight.
After ball one, trying to come set. Swinging a ground ball foul at third.
So was it the approach that they had? Was it the execution of a plan? Because I don't think the plan was wrong. I think it was the execution just did not take place. You know, the other thing, Savage pitched a hell of a ball game.
Oh my gosh, he was brilliant. Guerrero chops another one foul into the Dodger dugout. Strike two for Trinan.
And that should probably go as the header.
No, that is the headline.
To the
1,000%.
Analyzing the game. Yeah. The young man pitched his heart out. And he takes the series back to Toronto with the Blue Jays up 3-2. If this one likely to stay.
Ground ball back to Trinan, who fields it in the glove. Underhand toss to Freeman. And Guerrero never let go of the bat. He's just running back into the dugout after the first out. Just kind of poked it out there and trying to field his position well. Base is empty, one out for Bo Bichette. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. It's a sweeper in the dirt and away. Bichette, so far in this game, is 1 for 4. And an insurance RBI base hit in the 7th. Blue Jays scored 2, added another in the 8th. So 6-1 the score. Dodgers running out of time. Trying to miss his low and outside with the sinker. 1-1. The pitch. Big swing, big miss.
Game 6, if we're looking ahead, you have a couple more days. George Springer, who did take batting practice today, he may be ready. So Blue Jays may be back at full strength.
On a 1-2, Bichette cues one just foul on the first base side. That was a foot over to the left. Nothing Freddie Freeman could do. And that is the type of play that we have talked about often this World Series. Blue Jays kind of getting jammed. They're off the end of the bat. Finding a hole.
One thing that the Blue Jays hitters are doing, very seldom are they swinging and missing way out in front of it.
Now the pitch. Breaking ball hooks outside.
They let the ball come in, as hitters say, let it come deep. Closer to the catcher, if you will, closer to the hitter. That's letting the ball come deep. They're not afraid to let it come deep and go the opposite way, to make contact.
2-2. Now back that. I think that went through the net behind home plate. Yeah, it went, did not get over the net. Went through it and stunned everybody sitting down there. So Trinan will effort once more to get Bichette. A 2-2. Swung on and bounced to second in the glove of Edman. Shuffles and throws. Plenty of time to get the hobble Bichette down the line. 2 gone. Alejandro Kirk digs in. 2 outs, nobody on for Toronto. 6-1, the Blue Jays lead. Outside corner, and Trinan got squeezed. Ball 1. Pitch. Cue shot to Freddie Freeman in the glove, and Kirk hardly got out of the batter's box, so Freddie could take it by himself. 1-2-3. The Blue Jays go down in the 9th against Blake Trinan. It is 6-1. The Dodgers have 3 outs left. Smith, Betts, and Freeman will face the Blue Jays closer Jeff Hoffman.
When you want Dodgers, the only home is AM 570 LA Sports.
It's time for Dodgers baseball with Tito's Handmade Vodka. which means it's time to grab an ice-cold Tito's and lemonade and cheer on our boys with a cocktail that bats 1,000. This season, paint the town blue with Tito's, America's favorite vodka for America's favorite pastime. Distilled and bottled by 5th Generation Inc., Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume. Savor responsibly.
Hey, it's Freddie Freeman. When it comes to your child's health, you want the team from Children's Hospital Los Angeles. At CHLA, groundbreaking research meets world-class expertise, with care completely tailored to kids. U.S. News and World Report has once again named CHLA the #1 hospital in California and ranked in the top 10 nationally for pediatrics. Whether it's routine checkups or life-saving treatments, Children's Hospital Los Angeles is where families turn. Find an all-star doctor today at chla.org.
All right, everyone. Welcome to ARCO Rewards Orientation. I'm Hannah.
Whoa. Is everything okay?
That's a code green. Someone just earned at least 5 cents a gallon in rewards.
Wow. Another one?
Well, that one's a code gold. The customer just redeemed savings of up to $1 a gallon.
Impressive. What does that one mean?
Oh, that's just Piggy. He gets excited when we talk about rewards.
Savings of up to $1 per gallon redeemable with 20 rewards dollars in your loyalty account at participating locations. Terms and conditions apply.
Blue October is on.
Back-to-back is in reach.
Let's make some history.
This is LA Dodgers World Series Baseball on the LA Dodgers Audio Network.
The sellout crowd has thinned out considerably over a frustrating Game 5. There is still time left. And Mo, as long as there is still time, there is a chance. The Dodgers are trailing 6-1 in the bottom of the 9th inning. The Blue Jays bring in their closer, the right-hander Jeff Hoffman, to face the big boys in the Dodger lineup: Smith, Betts, and Freeman. That's 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, but it's not impossible. Saying it's an uphill battle, no question about it. And we know one thing about the makeup of this ball club: as long as they have a breath in them, they're going to fight. It may not work out.
Off the Dodger half of the 9th inning. Catcher number 16, Will Smith. Pitcher for Toronto number 23, Jeff Hoffman.
Similar situations we saw last night entering the bottom of the 9th. It was 6-1 Jays in Game 4, 6-1 Jays in Game 5. The Dodgers scored 1 last night, and they need a lot more than that tonight. Otherwise, it's going to be 3-2 Toronto, going back to Toronto. Ball 1 in the dirt outside from Hoffman. The pitch. Smith takes. It is a fastball in the outer half. Strike 1. A 1-1 coming. That's upstairs. Advantage Smith, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Smith is jammed. That would have been ball 3. Swung on and fouled it on the third base side. Level the count 2-2. One through 4 tonight for the Dodgers. 0 for 12. They struck out 7 times to this juncture. 2-2 coming. Outside, full count. Smith has 2 of those Ks. Betts has 2. Freeman has 2. Shohei had 1. 13 strikeouts in total. 12 belong to Yesavage, the rookie starter. Full count on Smith. Here's the payoff. Smith hits it hard to left field. Base hit. That's a good start for the Dodgers in the 9th. And Mo, that is the first time all game that the Dodgers have put the leadoff man aboard.
Yeah, it's amazing. Okay, you need a conga line going, and you need a long line going. Well, that's one.
Well, if you're Mookie Betts, knowing that you need the conga line, Guerrero is holding Smith at first. Right side is open. Infield playing back, shifted over to the left. You're scuffling. You're 0 for 3. You've struck out twice. Do you think about doing something cheeky here? He takes a first pitch strike. It's a fastball 96 toward the heart of the plate.
Yeah, that's a good pitch.
It's on the outer half. Of course, Mookie likes it inner half. That is his power lane.
Yeah, but this is not about power. This is about getting on base.
I agree. Betts takes again. A fastball away. This is off the plate, though. Ball 1. Hoffman's 1-1 pitch. Betts swings and bounces it toward his own dugout. That was a fastball down the middle. Toronto 6, the Dodgers 1. 1 on, nobody out, bottom of the 9th inning. The Hetz is behind 1-2. The pitch is in the dirt and outside. As long as there's time and there are outs, there's a chance. As long as there's a chance, there's some hope. Hoffman's 2-2. Betts swings and fouls it over the net. Staying in there for at least one more. That was a slider from Hoffman. Another 2-2. Betts skies one, shallow left field. Straw is camped out and he makes the catch. 1 out.
And just another fly ball.
So that'll run Betts' World Series tally. So now 3 for 23. He's just totally lost it at the worst time. Freddie Freeman. Will Smith still on first. Now 1 out in the 9th. 6-1 Blue Jays. The pitch. Inside. Nearly hits Freeman with a fastball. Ball 1. Looking around Dodger Stadium. A lot of folks standing. Folks who brought hats and turned them inside out. Turn them to the side. Trying to turn them into rally caps. The 1-0. Up and away. Ball 2 on Freeman. Sure, folks listening in the car, or perhaps at home, wherever you may be, channeling your own favorite superstitions. A lucky chair, lucky towel, lucky pillow. The 2-0 pitch. Freeman swings and fouls away strike 1. The top deck to our left. Everyone trying to do their part and will the most unlikely bottom of the 9th inning rally that we can recall at Dodger Stadium. But they're down by 5, 2 outs left. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Good slider from Hoffman to square the count. On a 2-2, Freeman strikes out swinging. A slider at the ankles. 2 out. Strikeout number 14 for the Blue Jays tonight. Blue Jays pitching, 14 for the Dodger offense. Teoscar Hernandez. The Dodgers have 4 hits. He's got 2 of them. And both have been infield singles. The pitch from Hoffman is taken by Teo. Strike 1 on a fastball at 95 on the inner half. Hoffman kicks and fires. Hernandez holds the trigger, and Hoffman has strike 2 called for him, a splitter at the knees. Dodgers down to their final strike. On the verge of losing back-to-back games in the postseason for the first time since last year's division series, and back-to-back games at home. Oh, 2. That is a slider low. A ball and 2 strikes the pitch. In the dirt. There's a check swing. The Blue Jays want to appeal. No swing, confirmed. Six-1 Jays in the bottom of the ninth. 2 out. Smith on first. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 swinging. Jeff Hoffman closes the door on any potential comeback. And the Blue Jays take Game 5 by a final of 6-1 and take a 3-2 World Series lead. They will head back home to Toronto, 1 win away from a World Championship. The Dodgers and Dodger Stadium in utter disbelief at the end of this one, Mo.
Well, and the Dodgers did not play good baseball at all. A couple of double plays were not made. Indecisive in getting the ball out of the glove. Really not much contact. Not only with the strikeouts tonight, but if we look at the last 2 games, Dodgers have struck out 22 times.
Sounds like a lot.
That's not going to get it done. And whatever the plan was, it was not executed at all. And they're going to tighten the defense and realize that routine fly balls are not going to do you any good. And that just that's the theme song, unfortunately. If you look at the majority of games that have been played. And the Dodgers are going to be going to Toronto. It's going to be a hostile crowd. They know that to begin with. So the Dodgers' mindset is going to have to be, they have to win 1 game and then throw it up for grabs in Game 7. But other than that, this was a dismal night. And Blake Snell, while he went 6 2/3, he kept waiting for that offense to get on the train. The train never arrived at the station. And the Dodgers have to do some soul searching and make some adjustments because the way they're swinging the bats right now is not going to work.
Blake Snell with his 2nd loss of this World Series. Yesavage with truly a legendary performance from the rookie. He is the headline. He is the sub-headline. He is the story in game number 5 as he pitched the Blue Jays to a 3-2 series lead. The Dodgers have one of the best home records in the majors this year, but they lose back-to-back home games and go from up 2-1